I just really can't with this woman anymore. You know, you walk away from drama for several months, you move on, right? You're watching some content, and then that person decides to attack you over shit from years ago. Stuff that you don't even have anything to do with. Things that people have been trying to attach you to and get you blamed for. So she jumps on the bandwagon to get her clout, get her views, you know, have a laugh. This woman actually has wished death upon me, and right now she's supposed to be, you know, offline and dealing with a death in her family. But, you know, she always has time to harass me, no matter what, all over the fucking internet, and has this whole time. I tried to explain to her already that these people were trying to get her and I to argue so that they could blame her for everything. She didn't want to listen. I tried to have a private conversation with her in emails, but I wanted to see all this apparent proof she had of me first. She refused. She just wanted to turn me into content and laugh at me and make fun of me while she helped all these people attack me. She creates fake accounts all over the place and comes after me. And there was a really fun fake account that showed up today and commented under a Dina video, which makes sense because Mrs. Parker and Wes Most have been sticking up for Dina against me and helping her attach me to as many chomos on the internet as they can so that they can all attach me to court cases that I have nothing to do with. So let's see what Mrs. Parker has to say, because, you know, now apparently she's not this account because it was made last month. Yeah, because that's how this works. I just really can't with this woman anymore. You know, you walk away from drama for several months, you move on, right? You're watching some content, and then that person decides to attack you over shit from years ago. Stuff that you don't even have anything to do with. Things that people have been trying to attach you to and get you blamed for. So she jumps on the bandwagon to get her clout, get her views, you know, have a laugh. This woman actually has wished death upon me, and right now she's supposed to be, you know, offline and dealing with a death in her family. But, you know, she always has time to harass me, no matter what, all over the fucking internet, and has this whole time. I tried to explain to her already that these people were trying to get her and I to argue so that they could blame her for everything. She didn't want to listen. I tried to have a private conversation with her in emails, but I wanted to see all this apparent proof she had of me first. She refused. She just wanted to turn me into content and laugh at me and make fun of me while she helped all these people attack me. She creates fake accounts all over the place and comes after me. And there was a really fun fake account that showed up today and commented under a Dina video, which makes sense because Mrs. Parker and Wes Most have been sticking up for Dina against me and helping her attach me to as many chomos on the internet as they can so that they can all attach me to court cases that I have nothing to do with. So let's see what Mrs. Parker has to say, because, you know, now apparently she's not this account because it was made last month. Yeah, because that's how this works. Oh, dear Mrs. Parker, the innocent, the woman that does no wrong. You know, she can be in discords. She can make up people raping her as she's out here attacking women that have actually gone through that, making light of their trauma, attacking them over their past traumas, thinking it's funny to go at women that have been abused in childhood and have mental health disorders due to it and make fun of their traumas. Right now, she's supposed to be offline for a few days. Now, if I said I was going offline for one day, these people would say that I was faking my death, right? Did that for a month recently. I was apparently faking my death. Or Westmost kicked me off for 3 weeks for one copyright strike, which isn't like you don't get kicked off YouTube for 3 weeks for one copyright strike. One copyright strike would get you 1 week at the most. It's literally in the YouTube rules. I don't know how people fall for this shit. It's like they'll just suck the dicks of these people. These streamers just tell them what to think and what to believe, and they'll be like, okay, I'll just believe that. Critical thinking? What's that? Just tell me what to think, Mr. Streamer, please. And then they never do any of their own research. I mean, half of the people that hate on me, they don't know how to do research. I have to sit here and talk about the same things over and over and over and tell the same stories over and over and over and explain everything and what people are trying to do over and over and over. And for some reason, people still don't get it, you know? But everyone wants to jump in and attack me and come at me over my life and help people threaten me with revenge porn. This bitch, I literally supported. It's another one that I literally did nothing wrong to. Supported her streams. Thought we had similar beliefs. And we enjoyed similar people. So we should get along fine. You know, I was like, this shouldn't be a problem. Until all of my trolls showed up and then told her to start attacking me over my past traumas. Because that's what all these people from the RSN community do. They find vulnerable women that have just been victimized, have a trauma, bring them into the community, especially if they got attacked by another streamer or creator on the platform, then it's extra good, you know, like Deity, Loki, Onision, you know, someone like that. Gain their trust, right? Try to get them to like feel sorry for them or stick up for them in some ways and whatnot. And you might, because, you know, not everything that everyone does is always wrong. And then they literally try to find out information about you, pretend to be your friend. They'll pretend to want to date you. They'll pretend to do whatever they can, right? To try to get close to you, to find out information about you, to gather all of your personal information, to get pictures off of you and whatnot, so that they can then weaponize all of this information against you, weaponize you with your revenge pee and all this other stuff. Now, Mrs. Parker was covering Nags when I went around her. Mrs. Parker had an issue with Nags' behavior that was similar to that. So I'm thinking, okay, this should be a decently safe community where if a bunch of people show up here and they're all like, hey, Mrs. Parker, you should stick up for real stream news, like her community is going to tell her that's a bad idea and that he's just another Nags, and like she claims to be close to DPP. I know Billy doesn't like him. Like what? Someone's going to tell her that's a bad idea. Like, don't help him and his cronies attack women on here, lady. Stop that. Not a good person. Not a good idea. What are you doing? But I guess Drag had already become his friend, you know, to attack Nags. Because that's how these people make friends. The enemy of my enemy is my friend to them. And I like to say, the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy, and I probably also hate the bitch. That's my saying. You can write that down and quote me. So, Mrs. Parker then decides that she's going to ambush me on a live stream where she tries to attach me to drama when I don't even know what the fuck is going on. She claims she has all this evidence of me being attached to, like, Dark Ninja in Discords and doing all this troll stuff. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I was in that dude's Discord for 2 seconds, got in a voice chat, heard Chris's voice, had a fucking flip show, and left. So I don't know what we doing on here, but okay, we can pretend if you want. I guess we're playing a big game of pretend. And she adamantly said she had all the evidence, like I've said 5 million fucking times. Then in the emails, she wouldn't send me the evidence. I've even proven that in the emails. So she also lied to her whole audience, right? Because apparently she doesn't like to attack women and help creepy men attack women. But, you know, that's what she did. She literally turned around afterwards. She had Real Stream News on. She had Jesse on. And then she had Bells of Nevermore on, all to tell their stories about how they're all victims of mine. And I'm just this crazy woman online that makes up stuff on the internet. Because once again, while I'm over here married with the kid and happy, you know, my husband's an amazing father to my daughter, by the way. And even when him and I were having marriage problems, I always said that he's an amazing father, though. So, can't say anything about that. I'm over here, you know, with my family every day, doing my content and whatnot, and I'm just thinking, man, instead of being over here happy with a guy that raises a kid well, has worked real hard for his family, supports me so well, you know, I think instead of being with him, I want to take off from my family and move to fucking Massachusetts, out of Canada, yeah, because that's what I want to do, is move to the U.S. Yeah, please sign me up for sure. Yeah, no, that was definitely a plan that we had. And be with a guy that's high on heroin every day, that streams people's drama, and, you know, lost custody of 2 kids, one of them which he apparently forgot he fucking had the whole time that we were talking. That's what I'm thinking. I must be the stalker here. You're right. You're all right. Yes, I am the sad, lonely person who's also been sober since 2011, off drugs, 2013 off of methadone. I actually did the program, by the way, unlike the streamer that several of you seem to love so much, who went off his Suboxone when we were talking and is now very obviously high on heroin every day on streams. But, you know, that's none of my business. Apparently I'm on meth because I don't know, I have a fucking personality when I'm on here and don't talk like this all the time. And I know how to use humor and grew up my whole life entertaining. So it just kind of happens when I turn on a camera or a mic. I don't know. I can't explain it. That's just what happens. She wanted to join in, right? She wanted to have content. She wanted to join in. And she has literally gotten other people to cover me. Like, she's had, like, Nova and the security monitor lizard come at me. She was also supportive of Wes coming at me. She had Grampy Lobster jump in. She's trying to get everyone she can to jump on me and cover me, right? So that they can all have a grand time, all helping Bells and Sue and Wes and Arsene and them and all these losers, you know, threaten me with revenge porn, weaponize my personal information, cover me on streams and whatnot, right? That's what we're doing. And then when I get upset about it, we're going to... That makes no sense. At least you admit you're a dad and a lonely person. Are you okay, sir? Do you need, like... Can someone please help this bandit dude? He's like a really, really big RSN simp. Like, literally kisses the ground the dude walks on. So I'm a little bit worried about how he's treating women out here on the internet. I've already seen how Tragic and Dark Ninja treat women since they look up to him. I'm not feeling too good about Bandit or any of the other dudes that you all like to let loose out here on me, you know? It's just not looking good for me. I'm expecting a D pick at any moment. And then if I don't listen to the dude and what he has to say, I'm going to apparently attack him. He's already made up that apparently we like knew each other before. I have no clue who this person is. Just like I don't know who Luna is. Like, and I didn't know who Heartbeats Vanity was either until after she attacked me. Or Witchy Things. Or Tush. Or Reina. That's the thing. All these people came for me. I didn't know who the fuck they were. Like, I love how I just, like, came on the internet. I knew all the drama. And then, like, literally, I just, like, knew every single person that arson apparently had. Like, I was like, hi, nice to meet you. And then he telepathically told me every single person he's ever had a problem with, and I attacked them. Well, at least you admit you're a sad and lonely person. Do I? When did I say that? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, my husband and I, happy together. But then I'm over here, like, someone help him. He doesn't understand sarcasm. Can someone please? I can't keep explaining sarcasm to these people. Like, they gotta just learn what it is. So, of course, Mrs. Parker wants to jump in. She wants to jump in, but she wants to do it as a concern troll, which, of course, I'm very used to. That's pretty much all you people send me, is these people that come and they pretend that they care, and they pretend they want to help, and they pretend they want to hear, right? And then as soon as I start talking to them, all of a sudden, I'm the one that's, like, getting victimized, right? Because that's the point the whole time. You just want to find out what I think so that you can then use it against me. Like, I've done this 500 times over and over and over and over. I don't know how many times I have to go through this with people before you all just stop doing it. Like, enough is enough. I get it. People are trying to do it to me tonight even. It was great. It was great fun. I loved it. Ear juice is awesome. I admitted I had a problem in what? What did I admit I have a problem to? I've always sat here and been like, I suffer from CPTSD. You guys have an issue with me saying that I have that mental health issue and that I have trauma, but then not sitting here and like going into details about my trauma, because all of you guys really get off on wanking it to girls talking about how they've been sexually assaulted and stuff, because CJ has his little rape fantasy, and I wouldn't fucking doubt it if the rest of you do too or whatever. So it really turns you all on to attack women with trauma disorders and then try to make them relive their trauma over again, right, Bandit? I mean, that's what you do here, isn't it? On the interwebs for your buddy, your good old pal. That way he can fap to something, because we all know no real life woman in his city is ever going near that. Let's be real. Otherwise, he wouldn't have to try to fly women out from Canada who are already married, right? I mean, let's just be real. Right? I mean, I could walk outside if me and my husband divorced. I could walk outside, meet a guy in 2 seconds. Literally. I don't think he would have the same. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Just saying. Just saying. I've gone through some health issues in the last year and a half. I don't look the same as I did when I first came on here, but I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back to it. I was a hot bitch. I still am pretty hot, actually. So I don't know what you're talking about or why I would be the sad one. I actually just want nothing to do with any of you. And you won't go away. And then you keep sending people like Mrs. Parker to do your dirty work. Because you're all a bunch of pussies. And you can't take no as an answer. Because apparently you have to say no 500 fucking times before one of you gets it. So, Mrs. Parker's a concern troll. Bandit wants to make this all about him. He really pines for my attention. It's really creepy. It's really creepy. Like I said, every time that this guy or a guy shows up and then tries to do this with me, I end up with D-pics. I end up with discords. I end up with trolls. I end up getting screamed at and accused of things again. You know, well, that's weird because I have a whole bunch of people very worried about me, Carlos, because apparently Nicole is hanging out with CJ, and all of the people that hang out at her place are hanging out with CJ, and I'm supposed to attack Nicole now. You see, they're not getting me to go at Dina like they want, because I kind of feel sorry for Dina. Because I feel like she's the next victim that they're lining up. And I've stated that. So now they really want me to go at Nicole. So they think that if they come and tell me that, I'm going to start bashing Nicole. Because that's how things work on here. And then if I don't start bashing Dina or Nicole, then we're going to get more revenge threats. We're going to get more of this. Somebody else will cover me. Blah, blah, blah. We'll go to another streamer, have them dig up my fucking journal and posts from 2005 and 2010, 2018 to cancel me with, because that's not cancel culture. You know, that's what we do out here. I don't get used as a weapon very easily, unless I just get pissed off with everyone, and then I just flip on everyone at the same time. It doesn't work very well. I end up losing it on all of you. So I stopped doing it. As you see, it's not a good method with me. I don't take orders from other people very well. I'm the queen, so, you know, that doesn't work for me. I can't do it. So Mrs. Parker, my little concern troll, likes to send people after me, wants to join in all this drama, wants to support all the people attacking me, wants to fucking make content out of me herself, but then she also wants to pretend like she's saving me. And right now, guys, the woman who literally has told me that she hopes that I OD on drugs and die so that, you know, my kid or my husband can find me dead. That sounds like great fun for all of you, doesn't it? Well, while she is apparently taking a few days off the internet to get over a death in the family, but then apparently games with PGTV, because that will help, and can attack me all over the internet, because that will help, she wrote me a post just now, because she's still awake, because she's probably such a sociopath that she probably wished death too on the person who died in her family, and now she feels like a piece of shit because she's just out here like literally wishing death on everyone. She's part of the group of people that want to literally like push Negs to unalive himself. Like they think it's hilarious. Like they're all like, let's all push Negs to unalive himself. That's the game out here. Attack people over their trauma until they can't take it anymore, and then hope that you can get them to unalive themselves. That's literally what we do on here, isn't it, guys? Hey, that's what we do on here. I gotta start doing it too, or else I'm not gonna be a popular YouTubers like all the people you look up to, like Mrs. Parker. I mean, I want to be respected by the Drunken Peasant podcast and stuff too. I want to be respected by all these people that apparently sent her to come and solve their drama for them, because apparently Ben Pie and Billy the Fridge like went to Mrs. Parker and they were like, listen, Mrs. Parker, we really need you, you know, to bring Queen of Spade into all of the drama that we had from 2014 and drudge it all back up again, so that we can all attack her and then try to attach her to like Lachlan shit and this Roger dude, whoever the fuck that is, that I apparently helped let out of jail with my Cambodian, Hells Angels, child sex trafficking, atheist, MLM, cult, gang, mob, mafia. Haha, think I got it right that time. You know, I'm just out here letting all the chomos out of jail, and I guess we're scared I'm going to also help Harold get out of jail, because I just sit here with our gang and we just let chomos out of jail. And they were like, please bring that all up and attack Queen of Spade, because she's an awesome person to go at. We've never dealt with her before. We don't know her at all. They know me. They would never have asked you to do this. So literally they were like, yeah, Mrs. Parker, can you like, please, like, I'm not a lol cow though. Where's my lol cow thread? If people keep talking about how I'm a lol cow, like, where's my thread? Where's this awful Kiwi fart? You guys literally make up this shit. You're trying to turn me into a lol cow for real stream news, because I didn't want to leave my husband for him. It's a little sad that we have so many people out here so dedicated to attacking. Okay, sure, we'll let you believe that. I've literally shared screenshots of our conversation within this last week. Do you know what? He doesn't know real stream news either. No. He never did an interview with him either, just shortly after I got there at all either, by the way. Yeah, no. Nope, not at all. That never happened, guys. Never happened. Nope, never happened. And it didn't happen to be on the same day that Repzilla dropped a video about him, and then he fucking was crying to me on Discord all day about it, about how cruel it was for Repzilla to drop a video about him when he was dropping his interview with Billy the Fridge, and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. But wait. If Billy the Fridge doesn't know who I am, then, and like Ben Pie doesn't know who I am, how would I then be in a gang with them, letting all these chomos out of jail? And why did I refuse to cover Animancer for 2.5 years? Hey, I think this story of Mrs. Parker's, where I'm attached to all this stuff and trying to set them up and shit, like, it is, I guess it's not working then, right? Like I said, you guys got to get your story straight. Go have a meeting in the subreddit, okay? A private meeting. I ranted about Kiwi Farms for months when I was an addition on, okay, drop the link. I've literally sat here and been like, where's this Kiwi Farms thread I have? Where is it? Where is it? Doesn't exist. Like, I think it's weird how you guys, like, make up that I have this, like, crazy long lolcow thread when that's actually RSN that has it. And you, like, talk about how I have, like, Kiwi Farm threads, and that's, like, your friends that have that, like, Nags and RSN and shit. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, you're actually the one sticking up for lolcows who are mad that I wouldn't, like, flirt with them. It's very strange. Can you please stop? I shouldn't have to flirt with lolcows. And then not wanting to flirt with them or date them should not make me a lolcow. That makes no sense. Explain that to me. But I guess we're all making me a lolcow because I didn't want to leave my husband and move to the States to be with Real Stream News. All right, go tell lolcow that you want to set me up a thread because of that they'll get right on it. Oh, wait. Didn't you guys claim that Valkyrie worked at lolcow? And she was going to get me a thread there or some shit? Yeah, she kind of messed that up. You see, she logged on to Kiwi Farms and used her real name. Then, instead of writing a thread about me, she wrote a thread asking how to write a thread about me and dumped a bunch of shit in it. And they were like, no, fuck this bitch. Because if you look into her, she's like a grifter. She's involved in a whole bunch of art community drama, booktube drama. She's been an anti-O for years on here when I've never even been an anti-O. She's connected to all kinds of crazy shit. So then you just don't even want to deal with her if you're an actual normal person with a brain. Is that the one you're talking about? Is that the big Kiwi Farm thread that you all created? Yeah, very good. Very proud of you. Good job. Yeah, no. I was definitely ruined about that and ranted about it for so long. I am the one that rants about Kiwi Farms on here. Yeah, no, that's me. I come on here and I rant at Kiwi Farms. I only, like, used their fucking content today. Didn't I? Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page. Bandit. I don't think Kiwi Farms would even want a thread of me because they would just think that I would, like, probably shit it up or whatever they say about people, like, coming on and, like, writing a bunch of posts or whatever. So honestly, I don't even think they would want that, to tell you the truth. But you can keep trying. I mean, keep going. Keep trying it. Like I said, keep attacking my family. Keep claiming I'm stalking RSN and projecting that onto me for them. You know, just keep doing it. And then maybe one day, Kiwi Farms and lolcow will all of a sudden decide that they really want to stick up for Real Stream News and Suit Yourself. So then they want to help them attack me. And then they'll make me a forum or whatever thread or whatever you call it, because I really don't go on there a lot. I only read the Hater Nation thread for like a little bit, because Neg sent me the link after he and Tragic went and wrote about me on there, trying to get me added to that one. So I'm a little confused. That's a lot of fun, though. But, I mean, you would think if she was a mod down at LolCow, she'd be able to. I mean, she already goes around and says that a bunch of people in my community came to her and asked her to start covering me. A whole bunch of the anti-MLM community and a whole bunch of anti-Os apparently went to Valkyrie, and they were like, we need you to cover this girl for us. Please, Valkyrie, can you please stalk her? And she's always been adamant about this. And then she's bragged about how she's connected to all of these people online. So yeah, she's connected to Kiwi Farms, and she's so connected to LolCow, and she's so liked and popular out here, then go ahead. Hello, Andy. I hope you're having a good night. I'm doing a Mrs. Parker rant, which should be one of your favorite things. Maybe later I'll get a Mrs. Parker rap again. Okay, so now that this bandit guy's out of here, because you fucking make me fed up. These trolls are the dumbest fucking trolls online. How do you put up with this shit? I cannot put up with this shit. These people are so dumb. I have never dealt with a group of people that are so dumb in all my life, especially the ones that come from this bitch. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? Mrs. Parker, I am asking Ski Mask Andy what's wrong with you. That's where we have gotten to in this. I am about to trust Ski Mask Andy from IP2 more than you. I just want to let you know exactly what I think about you, okay? Want to make sure we're clear since you keep trying to be my friend and all that. So without further ado, let's go and make fun of Mrs. Parker's post, because I think it's fucking hilarious that this bitch comes for me, literally, comes for me, attacks me, wants to come at me, and then tries to act like it's helping me in some way. Excuse me. And like, she does the same shit to control it too, by the way. Like, she pretends to be people's friends so she can get close to them, find out more information about them, blah, 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 and then weaponize it against them. And I've had enough of people like that. That was my issue with Suit. That was my issue with RSN. That was my issue with all of these fuckers out here. I don't like that behavior. I'll leave if you're doing that shit. So that's what I did. Now we all mad. So let's just get that out of the way right now. Our dear Mrs. Parker and her almost 4,000 subs, which is double what I have. So this bitch likes to punch down as much as she likes to punch up or snatch, okay? As we all know, you can probably fit a whole fist in there. Remember, apparently Drag is really well endowed. And apparently, he R'd this woman, right? And then she had a miscarriage. That's the fake troll story she wanted. So I got an account of a Mrs. Parker account, right? And like, because I got this Mrs. Parker account, it was under Dina's video. So like, obviously the people in the RSN community that hang out with Dina and whatnot are making fake Mrs. Parker accounts. But she's too dumb to realize that these people are fucking with her and that they're trolling her probably more than they are me at this point. They would love for us to go back and forth with each other. That would be great fun for all of the trolls on here. And I know that. So I tried very hard not to do it, but she really wanted to like give in to them, right? She was like, no, I love the trolls. I totally pandered to all of them. I let them bully me into doing things. And I sent my nudes to Neg, so I might as well just go jump off a bridge. And so because of that, I'm going to come for you, Queen. That's what I'm going to do. And I am not the one. I am not the one. And I don't go for people, okay? My type of trolling is funny shit. Like, I'll make you do a rap song about me, and then I'll clip it, and I'll throw up some shit about you on screen, and then I'll move on, and then that will be it. If you're not really cruel to me after that, we can get along. I won't care. That's honestly like the worst thing that I do out here, unless you want to fuck with my family, and then we have a problem. Mrs. Parker really wants to fuck with my family. So we have a problem. So I had posted up the screenshot, right? And showed her the screenshot of it. Showed her all of it, you know. Because it's literally a picture of like someone threatening my channel as Mrs. Parker. Okay, it's on my community tab right now. You can go browse and see it. And I tagged she and Dina in it because I was like, it's really funny that this is under a Dina video, right? Like, that's a little funny. I find that funny. A little sus, you know? A little sus. Mrs. Parker, Dina, Westmost, Real Stream News all hanging out to attack me together. And then all of a sudden there's a fake Mrs. Parker account. What community makes fake accounts to start drama and attack each other? Oh, wow. Mrs. Parker's does. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Doesn't like that behavior, yet engages in it. Yeah, no, I'm on YouTube and I want to be popular like all the other YouTubers. Please donate to me also. I really need a computer. My computer's broken. And if Valkyrie can ask for a computer so that she can draw herself on the internet for people, I won't ask for a computer because mine's actually broken. And I make more content than that. So it's more important, honestly. So let's just read this and get this over with because I want to get off of here. So she posted up, right? Because I was like, it's funny that there's this Mrs. Parker. Like, is that you? Or is I am Dina, like, lost her mind and she's decided to create a fake account of you and, like, thinks she's going to do something with it, right? Or, like, it has to be someone in her community, right? Or else it wouldn't be under the video I did to her. Like, hello. At least have a brain if you're going to pull something like this so that I can't connect it to, like, what community it comes from or something. This is what I mean. These people are the dumbest trolls. The dumbest trolls ever. So I'm like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. You ladies sort that out for yourselves. I'm done with all of you losers trying to attack me over past trauma to make yourself hot crap on here to loser men online and their simps who get off on attacking women. For real, get help, Mrs. Parker. I really do hope that you get the help you need, Mrs. Parker, so that you don't have to team up with these disgusting men on here that revenge porn stream women and that stalk women for years and have restraining orders out against them or get sued for stalking or like lose custody of their kids or are chomos because you too like to stream with chomos apparently, right, Mrs. Parker? You can stream with all the lolcow chomos you want. You know, all that shit, right? You gotta be careful. We can't have this. This bitch is just pissing me off so much I can't even deal with her shit anymore. I really do hope that you can get the help you need so that you don't have to do all this behavior and attack other women on the internet to make yourself feel powerful, make yourself feel like you're doing something with your life, right? I'm sorry that you feel the need to help people attack families and people's children and try to attach them to predators and whatnot so that you can feel some self-confidence with yourself. Because you obviously all hate yourselves. Because nobody would spend this much time attacking someone over their trauma and their past to upset them on the internet as you lot have, because they would not leave their man for fucking Real Stream News of all the fucking people. Like, do I not get a better person than that? I feel like if I was going to leave my man, I would deserve somebody a hell of a lot better than that. I'm very insulted with all of you. So she responds to me, right? And then she puts out a little PSA to all of her subs who she has, like, literally enticed to fucking call cops on me, call child services on me, friggin' come over here and cover my fucking community tab, because apparently my community tab is content and whatnot. And she says, no, that's not me. Look at the date. Whoever made this account just did it last month. I just want to bring up the point that, like, that doesn't mean anything, Mrs. Parker. Like, what, you couldn't have made an account last month? Like, I want to know how that proves anything. The account was made last month. So, it's automatically just not her, because it was made last month. Yep, no, Mrs. Parker logic, I guess. Just like I hate Dark Ninja and Jesse and all these fucking losers that were out here spreading shit around about Animancer and whatnot. So that must mean that I am working with them to do it, right? That's Mrs. Parker logic for you. Yep, good woman she is. Then she said, like I said, hun, someone is fucking with you. Yeah, it's you, you dumb bitch. What do you mean? I literally walked away from all this drama for months. I was doing my own thing. And then you wanted to fucking attack me over it all again. And then bring other people into it and whatnot. So, like, what do you mean? It's you. Hello, Mrs. Parker. Are you really okay? I think you need meds, sweetheart. Like, I think you need to go on some meds. Apparently, you also have RS amnesia, and you need meds. Someone is fucking with you. Queen of Spade, I can't help you. Again, I never remember asking this bitch for her help. Like, ever once. Never asked this bitch for help. It's like, I'm in a community, right? And someone's talking about nags or some shit, or RSN or some shit. So then I'm automatically there because I'm the one that asked. Or I'm there because I'm asking that streamer for help with that person now. Because I just want to play victim to these people on the internet. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's like, yeah, because when someone's stalking me and harassing me online because I wouldn't bang him, I want to go into all the chats of people talking about him, and I want to go everywhere and try to get other people to talk about him with me. That sounds like a great time. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Mrs. Parker. That's definitely what I would do. It's not other people constantly adding me into Discords trying to get me to talk about, like, Suit, Bells, fucking this loser. No, not that at all. That's not what it is. Oh, wait, that even happened to me today. Huh, who knew? Your juice was there. That was fun. So, here we have her literally going, I can't help you. Again, bitch, never asked for your help. Okay, just because I was around you when you were covering Negs. Like, Negs didn't do anything to me, and she has this whole thing that I, like, went there to be all like, Mrs. Parker, I need you to save me from big bad Negs. And, like, the dude fucking did a few videos on me, but I'm not thin-skinned like the rest of you, apparently, so I was just like, cool, Negs. Did, like, one thing, well, I think I did, like, one small video on the dude. I went on one of his streams and, like, trolled him for a while, and then that was it. Like, that was it. It was over. I don't even know if he made, like, other streams or videos about me or whatever, honestly. I really don't. And it was over. Hello, Sinister Vaults. I'm glad that you can be here. I want to know when I've ever engaged in any of this behavior, considering everyone hates me because I didn't want to push Bells of Nevermore to unalive herself, and then had a big flip out in the RSN Discord, and tried to leave and not have anything to do with him anymore, and that's what started all of this. When I originally was talking about Dina on here, I was actually reaching out to her to try to warn her that people would be attacking her over trauma. Maybe you should go back and watch those videos, take off your fucking hate blinders, and actually listen to what I'm saying. Even Cupid came out here and was like, yeah, like, the first argument they got into was under my video, and Dina did just attack her out of nowhere. But you guys are all dumb. Because you want to keep up this false narrative that I'm like Bells of Nevermore, Amber Phoenix, Marie Z, Heartbeats Vanity, Tushy, and Reina all at the same fucking time. And that I can time travel back to 2014 and then also be fucking Jesse and Will Kincaid and a whole bunch of other losers. Right? I'm apparently magic, guys. I don't believe in it. I thought Bells was the only magic one here, but no, apparently I'm magic too. And then she says, I hope you really get the help you need. Mrs. Parker, I have help. I'm actually medicated. I see. Psych. I really need you to go get help, though. Because like I said, even I didn't attack other women for Suit or Real Stream News to get their attention. I didn't like that behavior, right? I didn't have to go after Bells because I wanted their attention. I already had too much of it, to tell you the truth. I was good. So, like, we're not the same. See, you're out here, you're attacking other women in hopes that you get the attention of men on here. I'm out here with too much attention from other men, and I don't want to attack women. Do you see how we're different? Do you get that, you know? Like, someone comes to me and they're like, hey, this girl's not doing well, and she has mental health issues, and people are threatening her with revenge porn. My first thought isn't, oh, I think I'm going to go make content on her. That's your first thought, but that wouldn't be my first thought. And if I was actually going to help the person, I would reach out to them privately and have a talk. I wouldn't try to ambush them in Discords or fucking ambush them on live streams or whatever the fuck else you and all your fucking cronies and everyone else out here and all their cronies do to me over and over and over again that I get really sick of. It's not how you help someone. There, Mrs. Advocate, you. Then she says, please leave this woman alone. She is clearly dealing with half a deck. No shade. You're so funny, Mrs. Parker. You're just so funny, chick. What a funny girl you are. You're just awesome. Yeah, you're just awesome. No shade. Half a deck. Well, at least we finally figured out that Queen of Spade is just a card in a deck of cards, Mrs. Parker. You see, that was part of the problem on here. See, I didn't know, but apparently, and I've been told this since, apparently Billy the Fridge has been memed or drawn out as the King of Hearts. Aha. You may remember there was a live stream about me called Queen of Hearts. Aha. See, this is how I originally got connected to all of this drama by a bunch of losers. You know, including one of them that you decided to interview on your fucking stream to help connect me more to it or some shit. I don't know. I couldn't watch it because I think I would add an aneurysm. Then she says, I do not condone the harassment of anyone, which is a lie because, like, she harasses me herself as often as possible. So I'm like, yeah, okay, Mrs. Parker, sure thing. And like I said, she sends people to, like, come and harass me all the time and, like, tells her other friends that are creators to come and cover me and shit for good content and whatnot. So it's like, okay, Mrs. Parker, keep on lying to your whole audience on here. Because now you're lying to your audience. You're not even just lying to me anymore in my face. Now you're lying to all the people that watch you and support you on here. Good job. I do not condone the harassment of anyone, so don't do shit like this for me. Thank you, petty fam. This is what she says here, and then in a Discord, she's telling them all to call cops on me, call CAS on me. She's telling them all to cover me. She's talking smack on me. She's talking smack on my trauma. Right, Mrs. Parker? And then you also have a bunch of troll Discords that you're using where you're talking a bunch of stuff about me in hopes that a bunch of the trolls will go in and see it all. Right, Mrs. Parker? I don't know why you keep lying, bitch. Like, just be out with it. Just, if you are going to be petty, then be petty. Don't pretend you're out here helping me and that you want to be my friend, you want to help, you just want the best for me. And then at the same time, be petty. Make up your mind. Are you a bitch or are you a good person? Which one is it? Do you like to try to break up families for losers on the internet? Hey? Did you think it was funny when you and Nova faked that drama where she was apparently hitting on your quote-unquote husband, even though you're not even apparently actually officially married? See, I actually had a wedding, bitch. There's a marriage certificate, you know. I'm Mrs. Gubbins. I know you guys all like to call me Miss because you think it's disrespectful when you're married. Yeah, I know. I know what you're up to. Right? But no, I actually had a wedding, have a marriage certificate. You should probably get one of those before you say you're married, by the way. And now I would like to see it, actually, before you continue to go around and say you're married. I don't believe anymore that you're married, Mrs. Parker. Show me your marriage certificate. Right? Because these people won't leave me alone until I leave my husband. So why don't you prove to me you even have one? And then she goes, there are more than enough laughs and stories. We don't need this for entertainment, which is funny because this bitch literally is the one that tried to make me and my trauma and the fact I was getting threatened out here and the fact that all these people kept trying to connect me to this old drama that I had nothing to do with to get me attacked by other people like her. And she fell for that shit. So apparently, bitch, I am your only source of entertainment, and I am the only source of entertainment for your friend Granby Lobster and any of your other little friends that like to sit on here and help men threaten women with revenge porn and weaponize their personal information against them, right? Because that's what you did to me. You helped them weaponize my personal info because I wouldn't play their fucking games. I wouldn't attack you over Animancer. Lola was in that chat. I didn't go off on her. Missy was in that chat, and I was nice to her. I wasn't supposed to be. I didn't want to attack any of you, so I didn't. I was actually really nice to all of you the whole time I was there, and fuck you if you say different. I even collaborated Missy Ann's story when she would talk in the chat about certain things because, well, I know of my own experience, okay? Let's just say that. And then she literally, we don't need this for entertainment. Like, I can't believe you. You literally tried to make me your entertainment because apparently you're a bored bitch who gets off on trying to get the attention of gross men and equally disgusting women that all get off on trying to attack a woman and her trauma in hopes that she'll sit here and talk about her trauma so that their streamer buddy who wanted to bang her can fap because he has a rape fantasy. Can we all stop now? Are we done? Are you done, Mrs. Parker? You want to maybe apologize to me for all the lies that you told to me and about me and how you tried to help all these people attack me then? You want to maybe apologize to the people out here that you've literally rehashed up all this fucking drama from 2014? You want to apologize to everyone for this shit, please? Because this wasn't fair to do to me. It honestly wasn't even fair to do to your own friend Animancer, because I don't give a fuck about any of this, never did. It wasn't even fair to do to apparently Venpie and Billy the Fridge, who came and asked you to do this. I thought they wanted this drama to not be talked about. I literally have screenshots of me talking about it with them in their Discord, and them telling me that no, this was put to rest years ago, and they don't want it brought up again. So I'm having a hard time, Mrs. Parker, a hard time with how you can be around these people and then not know any of it. How do I know that and you don't know that? Why are you using me and using these people for content, bitch, and for your entertainment? Why are you pretending that one of your family members died today when you're out here wishing death on me and you know I have family? Like, honestly, you want my kid to feel worse than you do right now, bitch? Yeah. Why don't you sit out here and talk some more about how I should, OD and stuff, right? Even though I've been sober since 2011. Why don't we cause a relapse? That sounds like a good idea, eh, Mrs. Parker? That's what all of you get off on doing, right? I mean, y'all did cause CJ to relapse. I'll give you that. The dude's on heroin galore on his streams. I'll give you that. But look at this. This is live in an hour, you know? We're on here. We're hanging out. It's kind of weird, though. It's kind of weird. I will be away for a few days. Yesterday, and then literally the next morning, she, comes right back on. If I did this, everyone would call me out. And they'd be like, Queen of Spades crazy because she says she's going to be away a few days for a death in her family and then pops online the next day. I can't even take some time off for our anniversary and then get COVID and be gone for a month without all of you people making up that I'm faking a suicide, faking my death, or whatever fucking bullshit you want to make up. So how come she's allowed to do this? But we already covered that part earlier today. I just wanted to give a little update on what was going on, because Mrs. Parker's out here in her fake accounts. It probably is her. I don't know how it proves. I opened this account a month ago. All right, bitch, what, were your fingers broken a month ago? So you couldn't, like, make an account on the computer? Like, what's going on? What do you mean? What does that even have to do with anything? How does that prove anything? And then these people say I'm the dumb one. Jesus, could you imagine if I tried that? This account isn't me. It just opened a month ago. They would all have a spaz, right? If I insulted someone's mental health or intelligence, they would also all have a spaz, because I'm just such a mean bully on here. Everybody is a Queen of Spade victim. Hashtag save Sid Vicious. Hashtag save Real Stream News. Hashtag save Mrs. Parker Inc. as she tries to apparently save DPP and Animancer. Okay, bitch. And everyone, hashtag beware of Queen of Spade. Because I'm definitely the bad one out of all these people. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that must be what is up. Yeah, no, me. It's all me. Yep, no, that's, real funny, Mrs. Parker. I love your jokes. You know, I love your jokes. The only problem is that I've literally had it up to here with all this shit, that I'm probably more petty than you are right now, because I've been doxxed, I've been swatted, I've had my family torn apart, I've had streamer after streamer after streamer after streamer after streamer come after me on behalf of these people so that they can claim their innocence, because that's what CJ does, is he has other people do his dirty work, and then he sits back and he goes, no, this isn't happening because of me. I can't control other people. I don't control what happens in my Discord. I don't control what happens in my chat, which is funny because, like, I've had a Discord. I can control it very well. I've had live chats and I control what's seen in my chat. But apparently he can't control anything. Nothing's his fault. And everything is all of you. All the rest of you. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You all think I'm the scapegoat, but maybe you're all actually the scapegoat. Maybe I'm being unleashed on all of you because he's just so mad at what happened. I don't know. You would think that the fucker would move on. You would think all these people would move on. I swear to God, even Social Repose moved on from Jacqueline Glenn quicker than this, and they actually met and fucking dated. I don't understand what's going on. I literally think it is insane to obsess over somebody that you've never met over the internet, and then send as many people as you can to attack them when they don't want to be around you anymore. It's complete stupidity. I don't know what any of you get off of this other than, like, his attention. Oh, wow, congratulations. What a prize. So really, you gotta reel it in, Mrs. Parker. You and whoever it is that put you up to doing this and claiming that it was to stick up for your friends, you need to stop. I don't think it's me they're fucking with. It's you they're fucking with. It's Wes they're fucking with. It's Dina they're fucking with. See, I'm just the weapon, and you're all stupid enough. To keep going on me, and going on me, and going on me. And then I get fed up. So then I come back at you, and then you go, oh my God, Queen's so mean. She just came at me. She's yelling at me now. Why is she mad at me? What's going on? Oh my God, she doesn't want to be my best friend. Ugh. You mean when I talk rude to someone, they aren't polite back? That's weird. I'm used to just being mean to all the creators on the internet, and they take my bullshit. This one does not. We must kick her off. It's very strange. All of you need some help. You really need some help. If you guys really cannot get over this Onision, Arsene Hansen bullshit to the point that you have to drag this shit out like this, that you have to fucking go around and attack people online over fucking shit from 2014 and try to drag me and shit like that, you need help. Not me. See, I'm the one trying to get away from all of this for the last 3 years. You see, you're the ones that keep trying to pull me back into it, keep trying to come at me for it, you know, because you get some views, you get some donos, you get some clouds from basically all these anti-O weirdos. So, you know, you want to keep the dream alive, the Dateline dream, if you will, alive. Let's keep it alive for as long as we can. Let's ride out these Onision victims' traumas and anyone else's traumas we can for as long as possible, so that we could make all the money and get all the donos and all the clout. And then maybe we'll kick John Swan off again. That could be fun. Let's do it. It's the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. I can't even believe it's played out live for this long and that people are actually all still this stupid. I know what's going on. I've known what's going on the whole time. But it seems like every time I try to explain what's going on, all of you go deaf and you get RS amnesia, right? Or you don't want to talk to me in the email like you claim you're going to, right, Miss Parker? So again, have a good night, Mrs. Parker. I'm really sorry that you probably wished death on the family member that passed away today and then it actually happened. So you feel the need to come and help people attack me again all over the internet to make yourself feel good. And then you're trying to also like look like a good person who doesn't just attack people online or something now. I don't know. Are you a good person? Are you petty? I guess we'll never know when it comes to Mrs. Parker, because she just wants to be out here able to manipulate you in any way she can. So if she needs to be a good person to manipulate you, that's what she'll be. If she needs to be petty to manipulate you, that's what she'll be. If she needs to pretend that she's getting raped and have a miscarriage and a discord, that's what she'll do. Well, instead of giving the attention to me, please go give it to Mrs. Parker. Also, her husband is on here. And I hear she pimps him out to her female friends on here. So if you attack me for her, she'll let you hit on her husband. I mean, it worked with Nova. So, I mean, let's just see if it works with everyone, right? I mean, that's why she got Nova and Security Monitor Lizard and them to come after me, right? So, let's see. Let's see if that works. I hear she likes it a lot. You should go and find out who her husband is. He'll ask for your number. I mean, Nova got his number, so come on, ladies. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I mean, they love doing this shit with other streamers' spouses, right? Don't you? You love it. I know. None of you respect marriage, let's be real. Or else I wouldn't have all the dick pics that I do from all of you. Which, yeah, thanks for that. Sorry, I almost got sick. A couple of them, you know, popped into my head. I was like, ah! Almost got sick there for a minute. You know, that's what happens, unfortunately, when you have photographic memory. It sucks. Fucking sucks. So, yeah, try to have a fabulous night. Send them all to Mrs. Parker. She really does. She'll do anything. Like, if you're a troll and you want her to attack someone for you, as you can see, she'll jump on the bandwagon, even if it involves throwing away her whole belief system, right? Throwing away everything she stands for, all her values, all her morals. I don't even know if she had any to begin with. Apparently, being petty and being a sociopath is like a really cool thing on here, and being a good person is frowned upon. Being somebody that doesn't go around attacking people all day long is frowned upon. I know that because whenever I don't respond to people, I get attacked. Whenever I move on and I'm not covering drama is when I get attacked. Right? Right. There's a pattern here. It's not when I'm talking about it that I'm getting attacked everywhere necessarily, right? No, it's usually when I log off, right? Exactly. So, that's all I have to say to you, Mrs. Parker. I really do hope that you get the help you need. Because again, like doing troll ops with men where you like pretend to be art as you're out here tearing apart women who have actually gone through that is just disgusting. And then you're pretending to have a miscarriage. But that's a thing that I hear that's big over there in the RSN community. You guys all pretend to have miscarriages, right? It's like a thing you guys do. You think it's a big joke when women lose their kids. So, have a good night. You know, get some sleep, Mrs. Parker. Try to log off the drama for a while and try to stop trying to suck like Negs's and Tragic's dick for maybe like 10 seconds on here. And then maybe you wouldn't have to attack women online to make yourself feel good about yourself. I mean, who goes around attacking people for fucking real stream news and see yourself? Like, this is what I mean. Like, I didn't even do that. I refused. That was the problem. So, like, ladies, you gotta have something wrong with you, okay? You all say there's something wrong with me. Well, look in the mirror, please. Please go get help. Please. We cannot keep having this happening. And this drama was supposed to die years ago, Mrs. Parker. Didn't you?
9. What was that? 9 times 7 is what? 3 expensive.
To yell at me, have
And there's one person in my life that's helping me, and no, I'm not talking about my uncle, although he has helped me greatly, and I love him.
You're living in his fucking house.
Yeah, and he wants you out.
Dwight. Oh, fuck me, Dwight. Really?
I
We're doing
hate
it? That's what we're doing?
Oh,
that's
just
because
no.
I made my own beer.
What
That's
happened?
the expression my mom always used to use. I make my own beer.
Dwight, I love you to pieces. I'm hesitant to play that because it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I love you so much. Okay. Fuck. Dwight, I hate you so fucking much right now. I love you.
Do you want me to say it?
Well,
Yes,
we can hate Dwight later.
Okay,
but let's
Dwight gave me €2. Have you heard of Chris Chan? He loves his mom. Okay.
With the winky face.
With the winky face. It's not a winky face situation. I love you, but everybody lost in that. And I know it's a really fun joke for everybody, but it just makes me want to pull my hair out. And thank you so much for the $2, though. I love you for the €2. I love you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. I was.
Gives me heebie-jeebies.
The only way I could even get around that Chris Chan thing was playing last night part of the video that Cobes did.
Yeah.
Responding to, which was almost as bad. I mean, no, because Cobes isn't gonna like bang his mom or anything like that. But
maybe a stepmom.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, as long as she's of age. But,
of age. You know, there it is. That's so cringe.
He's thinking that Chris, he's going to go to jail and just start wagging his weenie around, and a bunch of women that have been in prison are going to go, yeah, come have sex with me. You know, I mean, that's, and folks, like I said, I love Copes. I'm still a mod in his fucking room, which I don't know why, but.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Jealous?
Goodness. Jealous.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I still have a wrench.
Let me get Viola in here real quick. She says, hello, Viola.
Hi, Viola.
Hiya, you right?
Oh, you guys, I have a very special guest that has popped into the back with me, and I promised this person that I would do a one-on-one conversation with them if they did come in. So, I am going to say goodbye to all of you guys because I love you, and I will see you in the outside chat. But we're going to continue this conversation with the guest backstage, and I will see you guys in just a minute. I'll bring you guys back in, but yeah.
I've got something I want to tell you later on about Stitchy. So,
hit me up in Discord.
Okay, do I have to leave or can I just watch?
Yeah, you can just hang out in the back. Yeah, I'm just going to put you guys backstage.
Yes.
Yeah, but you will not be coming on with this particular person. So everybody.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. All right.
No problem. I've got snacks. I got some cold fried chicken.
I'll make popcorn for everyone. It'll be brilliant.
I got my kitty.
Perfect. All right, you guys. I'll see you in a sec. All right. Hello, darling. So, quick introduction. Hello, this is Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades, thank you so much for coming on. I promised you I would not have a dog pile. Nobody's here to attack you. But I do want to have a conversation, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
So, I guess for one, you go ahead and tell us what you want us to know about you, and then I'll present the accusations.
Well, what I would want you to know about me doesn't have much to do with the accusations.
Yeah.
But I am a mom and a wife, and I make content on YouTube mainly in relation to multi-level marketing and the problems with those business practices, as well as cults and pseudoscience practices. And I also like to make kind of like comedy r/videos in between just to lighten things up. There have been a lot of accusations out about me. I think it would be easier though if you kind of ask me whatever you want to ask me and say whatever you want to say than if I try to lead the conversation.
Yeah, like I want this to be as transparent as possible. So for people who don't know, Queen of Spades has come into our community of, like she said, she does MLM content. I do know that you came from the Drunken Peasant community, I believe it is.
Originally, I would say that yeah.
And that's where a lot of these issues that have come to my attention are stemming from the Drunken Peasant days and your time with them. I'm going to ask you straight out. Do you dox people?
No, I have
never doxed anyone, because
I have doxed one person.
You have. Okay, because I was going to say I have emails of proof of you doxing someone, and I really want to know why that was okay.
Okay, there was 2 situations in which I got accused of doxing, which were right for them to accuse me of doxing. Okay, now the one dox that I did where I was like, I am doxing this person, was when I did dox Suit Yourself. He's an alt-right content creator on here. I don't know if you're much aware of his content.
Our community isn't really involved too much in that, but yeah, I loosely know. So yeah.
And he had done several streams of me where he basically doxed my whole life and blasted a bunch of really private things about me, and also found like the names of people I was connected to from college and high school and blasted that out. It went on for 1.5 years, and I did drop his first and last name into a Google Drive. When I shared the Google Drive, I did share it public.
You did share it publicly. And here's so it seems to me from the information that I've been able to gather, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because I feel like a lot of it's really sensitive information and it's just rehashing bullshit. But what I've been able to find out from the information that's been given to me and my own investigation in the back is that you are a very disruptive player, and that you have been taking part in activities behind the scenes in Discords to not only dox people, but to weaponize information. And I really want to know why it is you feel the need to do this to people online. And I understand if you've been abused, I understand if somebody has attacked you, but why then would you turn around and do it to others?
But that's the thing, is that I actually didn't. The issue that started all of this drama for me was actually, it had nothing to do with drunken peasants. Oh God. Okay. It's kind of like 2 different big blow-ups of drama occurred at the same time. So you had some drunken peasant stuff happening behind the scenes that involved like Antio, Jesse, Tragic, Dark Ninja, some Brian Christopher Wellman dude, etc. And then at the same time, I got into an argument with Suit Yourself and Real Stream News because they were doxing somebody in Discord. They had brought a woman into the community that was apparently very vulnerable, and like I've never gone and doxed people. And they basically wanted to turn her into a lol cow. She started having suicidal ideations. They streamed it. I had an issue with that. And they got mad at me for not agreeing that they should continue bothering this person. I didn't have a problem with this person and never looked up their information, but they were looking up information and sending it to me.
Okay, because here's the crazy part about all of it is that there are Discord leaks. There are audio Discord leaks. There are Discord drops with DMs and things like that that I've been able to go through. I can't show them on the screen because, again, that's personal information. And in these particular conversations, it does not seem like you are a silent actor in this. You are requesting information. You are actively seeking information. And then actively...
I never sought out any information about anyone. besides whether or not Real Stream News was a rapist.
And that's another thing. So there's a lot of allegations. It seems like you've been caught into, well, your name pops up in a lot of the allegations that people have about being rapists, about being pedos, about your name pops up in a lot of these things. It comes back to Queen of Spades or so I'm trying to understand.
And I don't understand that either. Basically, I came on YouTube. I was an anti-MLM creator. I did one Onision video. Loki, a content creator, created a rumor that I was running some underground CPS group calling on Onision. A bunch of people started hating on me. Real Stream News reached out to me because him and Loki had some drama in the past and he wanted to help me not get canceled. And him and I became friends. Everyone bothered me and said he was a rapist. He told me he wasn't one. We end up having a flirty relationship eventually. Some pictures are exchanged. And then when this stuff happened with them doing this to this woman and I got angry at him, that ended our friendship. And I don't have anything to do with anything he's done. I was only in his community from middle of December 2019 until I stopped being in his community at the beginning of April 2020. So I don't have anything to do with this guy and his Amber Clements case with the rape. I have nothing to do with this guy and his stuff to do with Harvard Chickie. They recorded a conversation of him and I talking about that case and released it.
Yes.
He was at the time trying to pursue me and I was trying to find out the truth about things. Because if he wanted to be in a relationship with me, then I should be told the truth about all these things.
Were you honestly trying to have a relationship or were you trying to do an investigation?
I was at first, I didn't really care about it, to tell you the truth, but when he reached out to me and wanted to help me with the Loki stuff, and that never even ended up happening because we decided against doing a video on it. I didn't want all of his Loki drama to get dragged into whatever was going on with me and him. So like, at first I didn't care. Then I was like, I'm going to investigate this. And then, yeah, we flirted. I was genuinely interested in him, but there were still things that didn't add up and didn't make sense.
Okay. All right. I've also seen some very questionable language from you about African Americans, you know, the colored girl and whatnot and such and things. How do you feel about African Americans? I know I see you in my chat. I assumed that you didn't really have an issue with race, but then I also have seen some information that seems like it might be a problem for you.
No, I did make a really rude comment to Witchy Things because she started making comments during Suit Yourself's live stream about how me and
not just comments. I mean, conversations you had in private and Discord. You refer to black people as colored on it seems like it's natural. And that's why I was wondering, is that just part of your normal behavior? Because people, they show us who they are when they're not being watched. And so that's why I'm wondering.
I've never referred to black people as colored before.
Okay.
What do you mean?
It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up really quick.
I'm confused.
It's okay. Like I said, I don't want to just talk out of my ass. Okay. Let's see. You're part of the Underhaven situation and kind of helped to spread the idea that he was a chomo himself. So I've got those discords that I'm looking at right now about you talking about Underhaven and how he's a chomo.
I've never talked about Underhaven and how he was a chomo ever once.
Okay.
I don't know what was going on with that. I have no information about that.
Okay.
All I know is that I've been accused of being someone that supports chomos. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, I'm a little confused on this whole situation.
I don't have anything to do with the Animancer situation besides the fact that I was invited into a Discord that was run by Dark Ninja and Tragic and a bunch of those people, and they were all planning and talking about all of that stuff. And I've heard it through the grapevine about a lot of weird stuff that people spread behind the scenes about drunken peasants that just doesn't appear to be true, that has to do with things like that.
But I think you're a part of some of those Discord conversations that are spreading that disinformation. Like I'm looking at the Discord conversations that you've had with people. Beth, Queen of Spades. Like these are DMs and things that you've had. So this is something that you're a part of, and that's why I'm trying to understand.
I'm not Beth Queen of Spades on Discord, so I'm just.
This is your Instagram, I guess. This is an Instagram. Yeah, this is your Instagram.
I've never talked to anyone on Instagram about Animancer in my life, so no, I'm very confused.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a couple straightforward hot button questions. Right, we're going to jump through this. I'm going to ask some really quick questions and see if I can get some really good answers. Now, I have people who have told me I need to worry about you because not only do you dox people, you have been involved in revenge porn, you are a racist, and you are a very violent person.
Oh my God.
I know.
I'm not a racist.
I'm here just giving you what people
I'm not a racist. Mm-hmm. If I was a racist, I wouldn't support your channel. I'm definitely not, like, I don't. What? Okay, I doxed somebody because they doxed me and my entire family, including my husband and my child, and everyone that I've ever known. Okay. They didn't leave me alone until I did it, and they've left me alone since. So yeah, it was a stupid thing to do, and I actually took accountability for it.
Have you ever threatened? I never denied it. Have you ever threatened physical violence on the internet? Because I have tweets of you threatening people. This is like, you have very erratic behavior online. You've threatened to hurt people. You've threatened to kick people's asses. You've threatened to dox people. And I'm trying to understand, like, how do I judge you if I'm here looking at things that you've done on Twitter, things that you've said in Discords, and then I'm listening to you talk, and I feel like there's a disconnect.
But I want to actually see these Discords.
So what would you be?
Because I'm like really confused because I'm not a part of any Discords that have been talking about that stuff. So I'm like really confused.
So then what I'll do, because I want to make sure that I'm super fair, never like to, like I told you, I wasn't going to steamroll you or anything like that. So what I'll do, since we're corresponding in emails, I will send you some of the emails, and then we will set a day for me and you to come on, and you can talk about all of it. You know what I mean? And then we can get it all out, and that way people can understand what's actually going on. You can use it later. I don't care if you use the footage later for whatever you want to do, you know? But this way the whole story's there, and you've been able to address all the accusations, and that's what it is. You don't have to keep, you don't have to keep.
I just don't I'm like so confused because I didn't even think you were gonna even really ask me about that stuff. That's very weird to me.
It's weird that I'm asking.
No, like I don't even have a connection to the Animancer stuff or any of that stuff to do with drunken peasants. I wasn't like a huge person in their community or in their Discord at all, or in the only Discord that I actively took roles in were Real Stream Newses and Suit Yourselves. And they aren't a part of the people that are doing that stuff. So I don't understand how I would then be in Discords of people doing that.
And that's why I said, you know what, we'll go ahead and talk about it off screen, and we'll do it in email so I can show you what I have. You know what I mean? That way it's fair. I want this to be as fair as possible. I don't want you to feel like you're being attacked. I want you to feel like, you're constantly on the defense. So we'll just set a day for me and you to talk and sit down, and if you want to do a live stream, we can. If you want to do like a pre-recorded thing, we can. But that way we can just kind of go through all this stuff and kind of see what the story is. You know what I mean? Because there are some people who are curious as to what's going on, and we just don't know. I don't want to come to any conclusion.
I've literally talked about it the whole time. Okay. Like, I have videos on everything that has actually happened this whole time.
Okay.
So I don't, like, if you want to know, I got videos out. Like, we didn't even get into a fight about Animancer. Like, I'm very confused.
No worries. Like I said, that's what I mean. We'll go through it. We'll go through it, and I'll just have you come back on. Do you think you'd be able to do like a show next week?
Yeah, for sure.
Yay. Okay. So then I'll set something up maybe like for Friday, and I'll hit you up in the emails, and we'll set something up. I will shoot you what I have. So I'll give you everything that I have so you can see what's going on, what I'm looking at, and then we'll be on the same page together. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, because I have no clue what you're talking about.
All right, no worries. All right, Queen. I'm going to go ahead and bring the rest of the cast in, and I'm going to let you jump back out into the outside chat, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks, babe.
Bye.
Hey, guys.
Hello there.
Hello
Hey,
there.
is she the one that does those videos on MLMs with an avatar? Yeah, I enjoy a lot of those videos.
She has really interesting videos, for sure. Really in-depth, like how she talks about the pyramid schemes and stuff like that, so... Yeah.
That's how I... when she started talking about it, I was like, I thought I'd read that voice. You know, it sounded familiar.
Why, hello everyone, and how are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing very, very well. So, I have a little treat for us tonight. You see, Mrs. Parker has given us more free cow milk. So we are going to do a dramatic reading of a femcell gone wrong. Who is telling these people I'm messing with them? Ha 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 ha! I just want tacos.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why.
Queen of Spade, please stop making a fool of yourself while using my name, 'cause the petty people make me read these. Ha 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 ha! I can't. She seems to forget that she's the one that tells me that she's fucking with me. Like every single few days, she tags me in posts, she sits on live streams, calling out my name, wanting me to go talk to her. She tries to cover me. So here, she shares my post where I am telling her that I thought that she was smarter and I'm disappointed in her because I thought that she was smart like myself when it came to trolls and drama hoes and their manipulation tactics. But she's actually the one that fell for them because she is the one that went and hooked up with all of my trolls and my haters, believed what they said, and then got used by them to attack me. So she goes, well, good morning, Queen of Spade. I'm glad I'm not smart like you, hun. Ha 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 ha. And they keep calling me hun, by the way, because they think, dun dun dun, that I'm in an MLM company, that I'm trying to be a life coach, and that I want to be an influencer. I know, funniest shit ever. It's because all they watch is my drama stuff, and they apparently miss the 300 videos I did that were anti-MLM. So she keeps tagging me, keeps covering me, keeps trying to get my attention, and I'm like, please just go away, Mrs. Parker. Like, I don't want to be your friend. You keep doing bidding for trolls and these haters of mine, and I'm just not interested, lady. She keeps on talking like she's trying to save me. We'll get to that. Is it over? Please let it be over. It was over before it began, bitch, because I found out you were stupid and you fell for people's crap. This is the post where I talk about how Valkyrie has been friends with DC Media Girl and that she comes from like Nags and Loki and some of those, you know. Anyway, she shares it and says, I think we are starting to see something here. You think you're starting to see something? It took you this long? Look, she is cray-cray, but even a broken clock is right. If she is being used, then damn facepalm. Used by who? So I actually have a poll going. Who does Mrs. Parker think is the poor dude who's apparently using me? Oh my god, I'm such a victim. I'm just out here on the internet. I got no mind of my own. I don't ever do anything for myself. I don't have a brain, and it must be a man behind me telling me everything that I can do. So far, there have been 18 votes, and I'm not really sure what's going on. More people need to come and vote on this, okay? Because I don't know why Wes would want Mrs. Parker. See, she means using me, as in using me to attack her. And unless I'm missing something, I don't know if Wes and Mrs. Parker are like fighting. Anyway, so far we have Negs at 11%, RSN at 22%, Wes at 44%, Jesse, Sid, and the 5,000 other fucking names this dude has, 6%, Tragic, Dark Ninja. Because, you know, they always come as a pair. I think they're a cute couple, though. And that's 17%. So please go and vote now. Because, like, I swear to God, guys, if she is trying to warn me that Wes is like using me for content and donos and clone shit, like, I already know, bitch. I know you're a little slow and you're hella behind me in terms of all of this, but like, come on now. She says, what? I told her that she was, had some brown on her nose because she was brown nosing to all of my trolls and haters, and that it was darker than the skid mark stain that I apparently have on my pants, because I'll make fun of e-girls that do these posts where they're like half naked on the internet or whatnot, and I was actually also laughing at ripped granny panty. Your shit stains, baby. So she goes, what? My black nose is always brown. Is this like, did you think I was trying to be racist? Are you actually trying to say that because you are a person of color and I made a joke to you about how you were brown nosing to people, that was racist? Okay, now, do you guys see what they do? Okay, it's stupid. Stop this. And she goes, I can't. Why is this happening now? Who is messing with me? I'm such a victim of Queen of Spade, even though I'm the one that ambushed her, tried to blame her for a bunch of drama, claimed that she was working with a whole bunch of people that are all using her, and then tried to cover her a whole bunch of times, but then she responds to me every once in a while. What a victim. So make sure that you all come and keep the votes rolling in. And if I get enough votes on it, I will reveal who it is. You know, if we can get it to, well, let's make it 200. 200 just because I'm feeling like a bitch tonight. Make you guys actually do some more work for it. You know, why not? Good luck. Go vote now. Bye. Oh, Mrs. Parker, baby. Your cow milk, it's just so sweet. But your pussy rank.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. It's raining tacos out in the street. Tacos, all you can eat. Lettuce and shells, cheese and meat. It's raining tacos. Yum, 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 yummity yum. It's like a dream. Yum, 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 yummity yum. Bring your sour cream.
Hello. How are you today? So, I of course got wind of this beautiful video here that we're gonna have to watch because it'll probably disappear offline before I'm even gonna have a chance to watch it. So we're just gonna watch it all together right now. Yes, we are. Yay! Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Vathor, Queen of Spade. Please do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new here. Now, without further ado, let's throw some spade. Hi,
I just
Deity.
woke up.
Of course.
I look disgusting. I can't even shower because I can't
Always.
stand up. But I'm here. I'm here to address the controversy.
Yay!
In all seriousness, I do have a lot to say. And quite frankly, it's stuff that I've been saying for weeks on.
Okay, what about what? What controversy and what do you have to talk about? Because this has nothing to do with you. So what are you about to drop on us?
And now. And throughout the process of saying this stuff, I'll probably not address like the bitches in the chat. Because that'll just have me get sidetracked and I'll lose my train of thought.
Yeah, because you're automatically assuming I'm
so,
going to start
for
chatting.
starters,
I didn't even know you were streaming, but okay.
I had a little bit of controversy starting maybe the day before yesterday because I noticed that Regina had made a tweet in which she was acknowledging that she had seen a shirt that a certain YouTuber had made about her or whatever.
Yeah, that was Suit Yourself. It was a shirt that was made because, you know, we had a friend that was going through a lot of drama, and it involved this person starting a lot of it. Their tweet and connection to Chris Hansen is what started them a lot of their drama. And because of that, Suit decided to make this person feel better by making some kind of like funny merch. It was just supposed to be for that person's and Suit's community. That was it. It wasn't supposed to be something that like got out as a very public thing. It wasn't meant to ever insult anyone involved, and you were included. So you should feel special, and I hear that you didn't mind. So what's your problem?
Whatever, and you know, she was upset, logically so, because initially when I saw the shirt that was made of me, I was very upset. I was angry. I was like, I'm going to sue this. I'm going to sue that.
Of course.
And then I had to sit there and ask myself, and the only reason that I was able to do this is because of the fact that when I saw the shirt that was made of me, I was having a conversation with my moderating team. And
okay, like, again, you have to make it all about you, Deity. All about you. Okay. Okay.
excuse me.
They
have a lot more common sense than I do. And they were like, it's public domain. Like, you put your image online, therefore it is there to be used. So I got over my initial anger and I thought it was pretty cool that someone had made a shirt of me of all.
And that's how you should take it. Honestly, like, I do have to give respect to Deity because I understand maybe being like mad at first when you see it and being kind of like, oh, why did this person make this shirt about me? But as long as you can sit back and be like, you know what, it's kind of flattering that this person has merch on me, like, maybe I'll order one, maybe he'll give me a discount because it has my face on it, I don't know. And just, you know, like, roll with it. I mean, you've been memed. Does that not mean that you've made it out here? Usually? Or something? I don't know. All the best people have, though.
All fucking people on the planet.
Which you're
me.
Not included in.
So I ordered the shirt of me. So I thought it was interesting that as soon as I had discovered the shirt that was made of me, and I had come to terms with it on my own, all of a sudden Regina has discovered hers as well. So I'm kind of wondering whether or not people were out there saying, hey, look what I found. That kind of thing.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
But see, Regina's shirt had an added...
Here's the thing I want to know. I want to know who told you guys. I'm interested in that.
An added layer of, I guess you could say, darkness, because of the fact that I actually do feel that Regina was victimized by Kai. I do feel that Kai preyed upon, let's see.
Okay, I'm sorry, but she was 2 years younger than Kai. I understand Kai was apparently like 19 and she was 17, and therefore everyone's like she was underage. But I know a lot of 17-year-olds that dated 19-year-olds. I know people that started dating when they were like 14 and 16, and then they continued on dating into their 20s. Does that mean that when that person, like the older person, turns 18 or 19, they should break up? And see, that's kind of like the thing. That's what we need to sort of discuss as a society. Like, is that now what we're expecting people to do? Or else is that person that's now 18 dating a 16-year-old suddenly considered a pedo, right? Is that what we're gonna go with? And I don't know if that's good for society, because to me that's not being one of those. Okay, it's 2 years, especially if you started doing your thing when you were both underage. Like, is it really that big of a thing? Is it enough to go on Chris Hansen and call yourself a victim and say that you are just as much of a victim as, let's say, Shiloh, who actually lived with him? To me, no. To me, I actually find it really insulting to Shiloh. I feel like Shiloh definitely put up with some shit because she lived there. His ex-wife obviously did as well. You know, I feel like at least Sarah's put up with some shit. She lived there. But I have a little bit of a problem with the people that haven't actually met him and experienced him in person saying that they're just as much of a victim as those that have. It's a little bit insulting to me, even, because I'm like, that's not really a thing. Like, all you had to do was be like, okay, bye, and then block the person and never talk to them again. You never met. I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot of victim status out here, and as someone with PTSD that's constantly not wanting to feel like a victim, like, I hate it. It's really hard for me to watch all these people out here, and that's all they want to do. That's all they want to feel like. And it's like, get over it. All right, if you want what I have, I'll give it to you, but it's not fun.
The emotions of a very young person who was attempting to figure themselves out.
Okay, I just can't even with this. Can we get into the...
Will you be on my stream? Will you come on my channel? Will you talk about this? Knowing that I had just left that stream.
Are we doing this now?
At all. I didn't even want to associate with them or let them on my live streams anymore. And yet Shiloh's first inclination of who I am as a person is coming from this person who I guess hated to see the fact that I was associating with people, and therefore took it upon themselves to then lie about the character of who I am. And speaking of character,
oh, here we go.
Not a single time did I sit up here and say that I'm a saint.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Oh,
I have said that I'm better than all.
Yes, you did. The very first video that I watched of you, it was long before I had ever even like started talking to RSN or anything. And I turned it on. And at the beginning of it, you say, I used to be an addict, but I have never hurt anyone. And I went, that's impossible. Unless nobody ever gave a crap about you. So are you saying that your family never cared about you as an addict? Because to say you never ever hurt a soul is wrong. And you have come out here as someone that wants to say that you're of higher moral grounds, you're a holier than thou person, and you do present yourself that way, and then you make a lot of mistakes. Your content is mainly gossip. It's not news. It's not good content. It's just turning on the camera when you roll out of bed and then complaining and going off about people and things that you won't even research. And you've even admitted that you don't do research before you do your videos. And to me, that's a problem, because that just means that you're a mouthpiece. And we don't need mouthpieces out here. We need people that actually are going to tell the truth about things. That's what we need. Truth tellers, truth speakers. I don't know, people like Suit Yourself and RSN. Unlike you, who just turns on a camera. Or unlike Repzilla, who waits 2 weeks after everyone talks about something and then decides it's his story and he's gonna do another piece on it with no research. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Do research before you talk about something. I don't know how many people have done videos on me even, and they couldn't even look up what anti-MLM means. Do you know how embarrassing that is for you people? That you can't even Google what anti-MLM is when you're going to do a video about me, and that's my content? Not drama, but here I am, because I just love you guys so much. You're so great. You talk about everything, and you just don't know anything. And then I feel like I have to speak for people, because you're not listening to them, apparently. Will you listen
RSN,
to like, other
and
people?
I am, because I have not preyed upon or victimized people. Never.
Neither is he. What's your point?
And in that respect, yes, I am so much better than Craig. Craig, you can kiss my ass. Like, I'm so much better than you. But other...
No, you're not. No, you're not. At all, by the way. Not at all. In any way. Not at all. Not in looks. Not in charisma. Not in sense of humor. Not in content. Not in personality. And girls kind of like Craig. I don't think you got men in your inbox. I don't know. It's a thing, though. And that's part of the problem out here with him. And so, but you can say you're better. Look at you. Don't you look just so much better here? Aren't you just so attractive? With your man bun and your nose ring and your rolling out of bed and not showering. Okay, at least he showers, so there's that. Okay, better than
Other
him.
than that, I have never said that I'm a savior, that I'm an angel, that I'm supposed to be a hero for the people. Not once.
Yeah, you have.
And that time that I had actual problems with real stream.
You have implied it heavily, sir. Do not make me do a video where I put all of the clips of the times that you have acted this way, because I will if I have to. Because I'm getting sick of you. I'm just getting sick of you. Okay? I'm sick of you. Go away. Why do you exist out here?
Snow Queen
and YouTube schizophrenic and other people digging into my personal life.
What the fuck? Hey, Michelle.
Personal life. And
Don't
I've
interrupt.
had enough of that too. Listen, here's the thing. I actually really like YouTube schizophrenic. He trolled my videos, like, again, long before we ever even, like, spoke to each other or, like, met in the RSN community. So when he showed up, I was like, dude, you are, like, my favorite person. Because you're funny. You've trolled me before. I don't know if you remember, but you've trolled me before, and I found it hilarious. I loved it. It was like one of my most favorite comments I've ever gotten. It was so funny. And he did a few of them on my videos, actually. Like, there was a few times I was like, I love this dude. He did not do anything to dig into your personal life. You have doxed yourself out here. You've put all your stuff out online. You do these streams where you turn on your camera and just speak about yourself and you don't pay attention to what you say. And then when you put that information out there and then you cause people problems and you speak badly on their name, people like YouTube Schizophrenic, Kanish, Trisha, people like that, when you talk shit about those people and you lie, because you do, you lie. I've seen the evidence from all of them that you've lied about every single one of their stories and what happened with them. You've twisted or straight up lied about. And you do the same with RSN and almost anyone else that you cover. I don't watch any of your other stuff, to be honest, but it's getting really annoying to me because I actually like these people. I actually know these people, and it's starting to piss me off because, like, I don't have anything to do with it until you start calling me, you know, RSN's new Canadian victim all over the fucking place. Deity. But, other than that, I don't have much to do with it. I'm just sick of you over here going like this nonstop about things that you don't know about just because you don't like somebody. Or just because somebody left your community. They weren't even talking on you until you decided to stream on them. Why are you streaming about your mod drama? Why are you streaming about that? That's nobody's business. Anything that happens in your community, that's nobody's business. They weren't going to make anything public until you did, and you made them feel like they had to stick up for themselves. And you're the one with more subs. You're the like big dude out here that was friends with Vince Nicotra from Chris Hansen, so you seem big to people. And they don't have subs, they don't have a community, they're viewers and mods for you. And like they don't have anything compared to you. Even YouTube Schizophrenic at the time did not have the platform he does today. And thank God he has one today. Congratulations to him. I hope it continues to grow, and I hope one day he gets way more subs than you do, Deity. How about that? Because it's ridiculous to me that you bring that up. Because they wouldn't have had to if you hadn't. But you twist it and you say they had to first. They brought it up. They spoke about you first and made videos on you. When no. What happens is they leave the community. Immediately you do a stream. You talk mad crap. Most of the time you delete it because you dirty delete. And then they feel the need to stick up for themselves because you have... Like, this was only streamed 3 hours ago, and you have 331 views on it. And these people don't even have, like, 100 subscribers at the time. And like, look what you're doing to them. Of course they're going to tell the story afterwards. I just have to destroy
rallying up people in the general area in which I live, and they were, like, just getting this whole fucking mess of a situation started.
No, there was an email sent to the people that you used to work with because you went on a big thing about it and you decided to go off about how everyone was contacting and they told you that people were contacting them, so they got reached out to, I'm pretty sure, to kind of like be like, yo, like, did he work there? Why did he get fired? He's out there on the internet saying it's something else, and now he's saying that you guys are saying we're all harassing you. Can you please, like, do a statement or something to end his crap? That's why. Again, because you brought up stuff publicly. Other people had to stick up for it because of the things you say.
It up for me again in my actual fucking life. And I did that stream that got out of hand. And I didn't intend for it to get out of hand with YouTube Schizophrenic. Instead of being able to sympathize with that as a supposed victim, this person decides to make several tweets advertising that they were going to be doing a stream in which they addressed the same situation and sending me messages. Will you be on my stream? Will you come on my channel? Will you talk about this? Knowing that I had just left that stream with a very tentative truce with this person. I had just left that stream having agreed with that person that I wasn't going to talk about him anymore, and he wasn't going to talk about me, which, of course, he broke that into the bargain.
No, you did.
Now, for some reason, a lot of the messages that I've shared back and forth with this individual are gone, but some of them are still there.
Oh, okay. I forgot. It's okay for all the other YouTubers to show personal messages, just not me on the internet. That's right. Let's see the personal messages. Yeah, look, you even had personal messages from Craig. Just see that? Are you seriously doing this right now?
I don't know if you guys remember, but this person tweeted out recently that I had asked them for an entire docs of RSN. No, sweetness. In case you've forgotten, you were sitting in my live stream, up on camera, after having weaseled your way into the live stream, telling me over and over and over that I needed to file IC3.gov form.
Okay.
For anyone who...
Okay, so there's this, and it says, I respectfully ask that you not discuss the details of my doxing or the names of the people involved. I want this tentative truce to last. I can't go through this anymore. I can't. That response tells me that you did ask this person for the personal details to dox them, and now you're getting mad at them for telling people. Like, I don't know what you're about to say here, and this
who
is
doesn't
so
know, this is the internet harassment form that you fill out on, like, the FBI page or whatever. So I filled it out. But in filling the form out, you need certain personal information about the person that is, I guess you would say, the suspect. I don't know. And I didn't have that info. So I went to her because she had supposedly filled out one of these forms before. In doing so, she said, oh, I don't have that info. Okay.
She just sent it to you.
You can get it from so-and-so. So I got it from so-and-so and I filled out the form. Funny how when she's no longer allowed to be on my streams, I came to her and asked her for a full docs of RSN when she was pushing me to fill out this form. And not only that, she was pushing me to call the need, follow it up with a call as well. I need the address, phone number, IP, all of that apparently. I didn't know it was that involved. It sucks. And
so then that would... I don't have asked Tush for the full information. So then basically, yeah, you guys are trying to dox him. And what are we doing out here? What are we doing out here right now? You're gonna actually do that? Really? I don't care what you need the information for or what you claim you need it for. The fact that it's like you're even trying to get it, and I'm a little worried about why Tush has it. Why does she have all of his information right now? Why do you have the IP address and everything else? I don't understand what's going on here, but this is just not good for anyone.
And then this is her telling me where to find the info. So ask for Detective Flemings when calling.
But I'm more scared for you right now.
How was I asking you for a docs of Real Stream News when this is you acknowledging the fact that
I need the address, phone number, IP, all of that. What does that mean if it's not doxing? And why does other people know this information? And why are we calling the FBI? I don't know what's going on. Like, oh yeah? Does she? No. No. No, baby, no. That's wrong.
Absolutely. I don't understand that. How many times does this person have to hurt someone in an irreparable way before that can be considered victimization? Before that can be considered predatory behavior?
Really?
Because it's where I'm sitting, that person's a predator.
Can you please watch the 5-hour video that Suit Yourself did? Because I love how a lot of people on the internet can dedicate 40 hours of their week to canceling someone, but then they apparently cannot dedicate 5 hours to watching the full video to find the whole proof on everything and watch an actual body language expert break apart both of them in the stream they did. You would think that people would want to see that. But no, instead, we're just out here doing this still. Okay, let's do this.
Then. Out and out a predator.
Oh, yeah?
I don't care if you're some thin, sickly person who's assigned female at birth. You can still prey upon people, and that's what you're doing. That's what you've done.
Is prey.
Why does no one seem
victims with anyone? That's the problem. Kai didn't really victimize anyone other than like maybe send some pictures, and I don't even know if that's true. Like,
and is no one going to acknowledge the racism and what it is that she's most recently done?
Who? Who are we talking about now?
I cannot wait for his video. I'm hoping I'm streaming when it's public.
Whose video? Who are we talking about now? Oh my god, why do you have a hair
What
clip?
this person does, she finds any...
Why? Why do you have a hair clip in your hair? I can't with this. We got you with that hair clip. We got Repzilla with the friggin' Sonic hair. And then we got Edwin with the dangly turtle earring. I mean, at least it gives us a warning he's slow. But, like, can you guys get it together, please? Men. You're supposed to be men. This is ridiculous. Get the hair clip out of your head.
Anyone that she can in
like
the community in which she exists on YouTube.
Who?
She looks for people that have indiscretions or opinions that other people don't agree with.
Who?
That way, people are more likely to believe the bullshit she spreads.
Who?
People are more susceptible to believing what it is that she's claiming.
Who?
And it's sickening. Like I said, at what point does that become preying upon people? This person has gone to every single individual I've had a rapport with here on YouTube and demonized me and made me look like I'm the one that bullies her. Like, are you fucking kidding me? She puts forth this poor, pitiful, sickly, mean message. I just want it to stop. If you wanted it to stop, you would stop coming to my fucking live streams. You would stop tweeting me. You would stop tweeting about me. You'd leave me the fuck alone. You'd stop messaging me. You'd stop all of that. But you want it to keep going, because as long as it keeps going, the more attention, the more sympathy.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, like, sip that tea, sir, because that's all you give us, isn't it?
I thought a t-shirt like that would have been hilarious. Knowing what this person has done, not only to myself, but to so many others, yeah, I would have laughed my ass off. I probably would have bought it. I don't care. This person is disgusting.
We do have a heavy
Did I stop and think how that may make other victims feel?
One. Did you miss it?
No.
You should order it.
I didn't.
You didn't miss it?
Because
you should order it. There is one for her. Don't worry, because she messed with me. But are we going to talk about that? Because I don't want to. Can you do
like,
something
but
else?
why? Then I thought it was amazingly cool that some random person in the world, Australia of all places, had created a shirt with my face on it. My face. I'm literally a nobody.
Oh my God.
This. Because they may know someone in their personal life who's been the victim of some bullshit like this, who potentially could have spent time behind bars because somebody was lying.
Wow. Are you serious right now, bud?
Anyways, thanks for the email. Glad you liked the merch. If you did want a full version of that PNG to edit
I thought you guys were fine. Like, why are you doing this right now?
yourself or another one done, just hit me up and I'll send the files to you, no charge. That's really not what all of this is about. It's more about throwing out a big fishing net to see who squirms like an SJW and overreacts. Who will take it? Who will take this as more
I love Soon. I love Soon. It's so funny.
dangerous than an actual real rape/predator? So far, there's a few out there who have cried louder than they really should be. Merch versus real victims, shaking my head. And of course, I understand I'm going to upset a whole bunch of apple carts, but that's the plan. Rattle the tree, see which rotten apple falls off. See who out there are hypocrites. They'll all rally behind I'm a banana parody merch and stuff of that kind. They'll all tweet out Kaya's crying, but when it's them, oof. If you do want your shirt taken down after you receive your order, that's no problem at all. Just hit me up. Thanks again for reaching out.
That was nice.
And I said, I just got an email from the website stating that the merch has already been shipped. The estimated delivery date is odd, though. It says 2/4/2020. What? Haha. In all seriousness, I'm very excited for it to get here, and I can't wait to wear it on streams and in videos. I think it's going to blow some minds. It's definitely not the reaction people would expect me to have, but like I said, I was like, but why does this bother you? And I couldn't come up with a single valid reason. Honestly, rattling the tree and seeing what you come up with, that's a decent way to constantly...
Like, I don't...
This is a predator. This is a bird of prey. This is someone who is constantly preying upon people online.
No.
Just to have her name associated with them. She got a taste of it with the Brittany Simon thing. And from that point on, she's hopped from community to community to community. And she always leaves after having accused the content creator of some bullshit. And she has her eyes set on Mental Health Master. And I did warn him. She's either going to end up trying to cause shit in your personal life, your relationship, or she's going to say that you know, she didn't seek medical treatment on your advice for some bullshit, and she's going to cost you your license. She's going to do something. That's how it is. You can't tell me that it's a coincidence that
I got kicked off of Reddit because of Heavy Down. That was something, I guess. Oh, stop sipping your tea. Like, this is so long. Now we're playing with the beard. You don't look as good as CJ either.
Sorry about the t-shirt.
What are we doing now?
Hello, everyone.
This is a YouTuber who goes by the name of...
Oh,
Actually,
no, you
I will not be naming her for the entirety of this video. Like my...
Really? Really? Which is kind of funny to me, because, like, what are you gonna say about it? I don't want to watch it because of you. I'm gonna watch it on the stream with RSN and Wes, because Wes will actually be there, and then he'll come on and he'll talk about it, and it will be real information, but let's see what you have to say, because apparently what you have to say is important. Which is funny to me because you had her on and you go off about me being toxic on the RSN stream. Why am I toxic? Because you said stuff about me and called me a victim, and then I got mad at you and told you were wrong and you didn't want to correct yourself, and then you had Muse Talks on your stream, and then she goes off about how if Queen wants to reach out with me too, I'll help her out for being a victim, and I'm like, what are you people talking about? Stop talking about me. And then you want to call me toxic and say all of this while you're out here doing this stuff. You're out here doing this stuff, and you're friends with Muse Talks. At least you were, until she decided that you did some stuff to her, which, by the way, I don't believe either. I don't believe you did anything to her, by the way. Nobody does. By the way, even Craig is on your side with that. Says you didn't do anything to her either, but you're out here still, you know, shitting all over his name, because that's what we doing out here, I guess. But let's see what you have to say. Nothing?
I want you guys to understand, even though he's able to find the humor in it now, this was something scary. This was something huge that could have impacted this man's life in a severe fucking way.
We don't need you to tell us that, thank you.
Chicken nuggets,
Ugh.
chicken fries.
Why are you doing this?
Getting more and more erratic.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to see this on yours. This is so unfair to me. Ridiculous. And then what? You just say, okay, I'm done with this. This is ridiculous. You're just whining and crying like a baby again, promoting the stupid fake narrative that Real Stream News is a predator, and then you talk about Heavy Down, and then you talk about Suit Yourself, and then you talk about Muse Talks, and then you talk about Wes, and then you just sit there and pick your nose with your big goober nose ring? I don't know. And you talk about all of your ex-mods, and it doesn't sit right with me. I don't like it. I don't think that anyone should ever be talking about their mod stuff in live streams. Trust me, I don't. I've even told Urson, like, I don't think that kind of stuff should be talked about in live streams, like, in the past, if it has been. The only time he really does it, though, is if it actually gets out publicly by them. So then it's like, now we have to respond to, like, the whole Phoenix thing with the Discord and all that kind of stuff, you know, that happened. But other than that, like, people don't usually talk about their mod drama in the public. That's private, behind the scenes stuff. You don't have to bring that out into the public. And that's why people are angry at you, and that's why people talk about you. And then you sit here and you call people a predator that aren't predators, and you pretend to be okay about a shirt, but then you bring up the emails in the stream with Sue Yourself. Like, I don't know. Like, what is your problem? Who hurt you? Like, just, can you go get some help for yourself? Just log off the internet. Stop doing this. Go get some help for yourself. Like, people are worried about you. I got messages today, like, Diety's streaming, he's going off on tangents, like, is he gonna be okay? Like, I feel really bad for him. People are pitying you. You're looking pathetic. Then you got a hair clip in your hair. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, just stop it. Please, Diety, just stop. Go get some help. Figure yourself out. I'm sorry you have a couple people that are talking about you on the internet. I do too. Get over it. I laugh. I think it's funny. If you can take a shirt, you can take people talking crap. Give it up. Stop talking about RSN, and he won't feel like he needs to talk about you. In fact, the only time you were probably going to be brought up today is to say that the Muse talk stuff with you never happened, and then here you are over here just crapping all over him, and I'm very pissed, because I'm like, why would you do that? Like, maybe now he shouldn't even bring up your stuff with Muse Talks at all and just pretend like it never happened, since you're gonna do this. And you were the one that broke your promise first. You actually streamed about him again and called him a predator again, and then Heavy Down had come to him. So stop that. You just have all these false narratives about people, and then you get mad when they respond to you. That's literally what happens. And I wouldn't be that weirded out to think that, yeah, you did the same thing to Heavy Down, because you've done it with literally every single person. And although she's not my favorite person, alright, she suicide baited me, caused me a whole bunch of stress. Like, I went to a very, very dark place afterwards for a while. It was a hard time for a lot of people, not just me. Like, other people were worried and stuff. So I just, like, I can't hear you anymore. It's ridiculous. And I just feel like, yeah, you probably have done her wrong first, even though she's a little psycho herself. Other than that, though, I just wish you would go get some help for yourself. Learn how to get some real content where you actually talk about real things instead of just turning on the camera and gossip. Learn how to research. It's important out here, okay? You can't just be gossiping and spreading. People do take what you say as true, whether you want them to or not. It's not like you do a disclaimer saying that all the stuff you're talking is just crap. So at least do that then, okay? And everyone, I'm gonna go because this is just... I had to get some of it, I guess, but it's like 2 hours long. He's probably gonna delete it because he dirty delete stuff. But, you know, whatever, it's here. This is what's being said now. Awesome, Deity. You're so great. And no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, I hope you all have a fabulous day, except for you, Deity. All right. Bye. You know, I hear that he likes the glory holes. Just throwing that out there. Guys, if you're interested, you know, hit him up. Maybe he'll like it. Oh, I didn't! Listen, if you're allowed to call people predators out here with no proof and nothing other than just your dumb little brain, then I'm allowed to say that you like glory holes. So hello everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Beth, or Queen of Spade, and it's super duper early in the morning and I look like crap. I don't have like my makeup all done up or hair all did or anything like that because I'm not out here trying to be a supermodel. I'm just a stay-at-home mom that makes YouTube videos for fun and tries to make friends, but they end up sucking. So, word just got to me about something that I just felt the need to talk about for a minute. God, my hair is bothering me today. Anyway, I guess today's video is just going to be kind of like a chill little chat with everybody in the world, because it was just brought to my attention where I got a screenshot of a live stream in which RSN was discussing the Amber Clements rape allegations, and apparently they have spoken and they've both decided to let this all go. Just bye. But there was a part of the message that I think people might have missed, and this is what's been bothering me out here, and now it's happening to me, and like people aren't getting it. You're not getting it. So I just need to take a minute and just have a little talk, even though I know that this lovely video is probably going to end up on a Suit Yourself live stream, and he's going to pick it apart for every single thing I say do, because he has no life, and that's what he's doing with his time. It's still kind of important for me to say this for the world. One of the things that was said was that she had been getting harassed. Now, I'm not an innocent bitch in this at all. I will tell you right now, I myself wrote Amber Clements a message, or a few messages, and told her that if she is lying about these allegations in any way, she needs to step forward, because you can't wrongfully accuse somebody. Ever. Don't do that. Do not do that as a woman. Don't do it as a man either. But woman to woman, it does not help those of us who have actually been assaulted. It helps us in no way if you lie. Don't do that. And so it came out just, I guess, a week ago or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to this anymore. I don't watch these people anymore. They stress me out and they're toxic. Like this whole group of them. But I guess it was like a week ago, and she said that she was harassed, and she's tired of being harassed. So now I'm unsure if this poor woman is just completely tired of being harassed and wants to just end the harassment, or if she is actually saying that it didn't happen. And that's kind of where we are with this right now. And that worried me a little bit. As someone that has left that community, I don't get harassed by the people from the RSN camp as much. I was explaining this to a couple people the other day, because some people have noticed what's going on and reached out to me. And a lot of them, when they reach out to me, they think that it's all because of CJ. So they think that Suit's coming at me on behalf of CJ. And I have to explain, like, no, they're apparently not talking anymore. I don't know what's going on with them. Apparently, CJ still uses his art. I don't know. It just doesn't look good from my perspective, though, when I'm watching all that and everybody's getting along over there and they all coming at me, blaming me for everything. Just saying, I'm over here going, could have been a plan the whole time. I don't know. I don't care. I'm over it all. But it has me worried. It has me worried because I do know that Suit yourself and his camp, even though a lot of the people that are in his camp right now are the people that have literally come and screamed at me on Twitter about being wrong about this when I thought CJ was innocent. So a lot of the people in Suit Yourself's camp right now, they believe CJ is innocent of this now, because Suit has claimed he's innocent, did that video or whatever, and keeps going, oh, I'm the one that proved his innocence. So I have been dealing with harassment from those people for several months, since January. The harassment from them is actually disgusting. They will contact your friends on your social media. They contact your family. They will start writing your subscribers and your followers. They will call police on you and make false police reports knowing that they are false. They will call Child Protective Services or Children's Aid Society, depending on where you live, and they will make known false claims. Again, that's when you actually call knowing that there's nothing to worry about and you make something up. Like when I'm sitting here in my living room and there's a knock on my door and I answer the door and the police are there and they're like, hey, we're here and we're a bit confused, but we got a call that you're dealing H with a YouTuber live streamer by Real Stream News, and apparently you guys get donos and send out drugs, and like, I'm in a completely different country than this dude, okay? He's in the US, I'm in Canada. My cops have no clue who he is. He's not the #1 streamer in Rhode Island, guys. And so the cops just come here very confused, like, we have no clue what's going on, and then I'm equally confused, because I'm like, what moron just made that call falsely? And then when I speak on this harassment, what this group of people does is they gaslight. They say you're making it up. They say that they're not in a group attacking you. They say that everything that you say that has happened to you is a lie, or you're over-exaggerating it. I've been very open about my mental health my entire life, so like I'm not going to stop now. Even though I have a bigger platform, I'm not just going to like pretend like I don't have this mental health disorder. It's a big part of my life, unfortunately, and I have it forever. So my whole thing is I'd rather learn how to deal with it and talk about it and just be real about it than hide or be a fake bitch. I don't know. So I've been open about it. So what they do is they use that and they say, oh, well, you have mental health issues and you need to go get help because you think we're harassing you. And it's like, yes, I am imagining the police showing up at my house because of my mental health. Like, yeah, that's what's happening. It's not that you people are crazy and you're doing insane things to people to bully them. No, I'm just making it up, right? And then you have CJ and his group of idiots that also want to say I'm making it up, even though they complain about it going on with them, to him. I'm apparently still making it all up somehow. Let's just leave it at that. Everyone wants to say I'm making this all up. Until Amber Clemens comes out and says, I've been harassed like crazy, and it's probably from both sides. And then I feel the need to say something because, like I said, I have no clue if this girl is actually now coming forward because she did exaggerate, lie, whatever you want to say about what happened that night. I don't know. And trust me, I have been one of the most critical people of her. And even right now, sitting here, I don't know. And even if I was still friends with CJ, I really don't know if I could accept that with the way that she talked about the harassment and how she just wanted the harassment of people to end. Like, it's an issue out here. It's been an issue out here. It's been an issue even with the Onision victims and anyone that said anything against Hansen at the time got crazily harassed. Like, people have logged offline horrified for their families over this. And people say, well, why don't you log offline and protect your family? Because that's what they're depending on. They depend on you being like, oh my god, I have to protect myself and my family, so I'm just going to log off the internet and go shut my little pretty mouth and let them just keep doing what they doing. And I'll just be over here, quiet bitch. That's what they depend on. If you know me as a person, you know, never been the quiet bitch. So that's why it doesn't work with me. I'm like out here like, no, too bad. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And you're either going to get over it and you're all going to move on, or we'll do this forever, because I'm not going away. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to stop talking just because you don't like what I have to say because it's too real for your ears to hear. So, I don't know. I got news of this, and it was weighing on me. It's been sitting here weighing on me all morning, and I felt really awful about it. First of all, I would like to apologize to Amber Clemens for anything that I may have ever said to her that may have made her feel bullied or disrespected in any way. And I think that other people also should give her an apology. And secondly, I want to hear from her. And I want to hear about the harassment. I want to hear who was harassing her. Who was me. And I want to hear from her. I don't want to see a screenshot on a live stream being discussed. I haven't watched it. But I had that sent to me as like a screenshot. And it was like, does nothing for me. I'm sorry. Because, see, I was always a skeptic. But now I'm like legit skeptical of everything and everyone. Because I've learned very quickly in my first year out here that nobody's your friend out here. Like, everybody actually might be out to get you. In my case, it's very true at times. So, I can't accept that. And I can't let that information go into the world without me saying this and apologizing to Amber, and just, I hope other people are picking up on that. I hope other people are going to talk about that aspect, because it is true that the harassment that happens when you're in the RSN community or when you leave is way too much for anyone. It's too much. Having a group of like 100 people scrutinize every single thing you say or do and then go back and dig through your entire life trying to look for things to make you look like an evil person is too much for anyone. Especially too much for people that don't have a platform. A lot of the people that had this done to them are just viewers. They're not even YouTubers. Like, and I wasn't even really considered a YouTuber. I'm apparently still not. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I don't have like 5,000 subscribers. Will Suit has 20,000 coming at me. No, I don't even have 1,000. And apparently I'm fair game because RSN. People don't want to admit it, but it exists out here. It's just like, oh, well, we don't cancel anyone but Onision. And then literally Onision and every single person that didn't agree with the deplatform predator movement and every single thing they did got canceled. I seem to remember Billy the Fridge getting canceled a whole bunch of times, and like, he's not Onision. So this has been my issue with all of your fucking people's movements to help victims of assault and go after the predators. You run it like shit. You run it like a harassment campaign. You horrify people. Do you think anybody wants to come to you for help after they have left the Onision, RSN, Ice Poseidon, Davi Vanity community? You people are nuts. You're nuts. They don't want to go near you. And especially if you're attached to Hanson still. They really don't want to go near you. So, like, shut down the whole movement. Just shut it down. And, again, when it comes to listening to victims out here, or survivors out here, however you want to call yourself, I prefer the word survivor, but who wants to be a victim today, I guess? There's like points or a prize you win at the end or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, just please keep in mind how much harassment's been going on. Doxing, cop calling. I've had the police and CAS called on me half as many times as Onision has on him, and I haven't even been out here for a year. He's been out here for like 10. Put that into perspective. That's insane. Anyone that is going to watch this video, look at me right now and tell me that that's okay behavior, you crazy. You insane. Not me. You. And that's been my point this whole time. I don't, like, So, when I heard about this, like I said, I could not just be like, oh, cool. She said she was sick of the harassment and they want to end things and move on. Because it was like, okay, but the harassment is still occurring. Towards her probably too. And it's like, hello, anyone? Does anyone out here other than me give a crap about the fact that there are normal, everyday viewers and victims of assault out here that are being harassed to believe or not believe in something? To the point where cops and CAS are called on them and like their family's harassed and like their whole life gets exposed. Like, that's not worrisome to anyone else but me. I'm the only one that's out here like that behavior, no, no, no. Until Nicholas the Oreo gets threatened by Shiloh. Like, when I get threatened by Shiloh, it doesn't fucking matter. But when Nicholas the Oreo gets threatened by Shiloh, we all gotta get together and decide that the victims have now lost their mind. Not back in December when I was talking about how this was weighing on their mental health and they were probably just about to lose their minds. No, we didn't want to handle it then. We wanted to wait another few months until they had completely lost their minds and started wigging out at people like Nicholas Oreo, you know, because he's not a low-tier YouTuber like Rocket Surgery or myself or DC. So, like, gotta stick up for him. And, like, if you don't fucking get it yet, I can't help you. This is not the way to handle any of these things. And it's been just crazy watching it get handled this way and watching so many people support this happening like this. Even fucking Onision, I don't give a fuck. It was too much, too crazy. Too many anti-cancel culture people that were all of a sudden okay with cancel culture, and then they still are. And I'm wondering, like, where did they go? What happened to them? So, I had to put this out there. And I hope somebody with a brain's listening. I know my subscribers are listening, and they all have brains, but I mean, like, outside of them, I hope that somebody is listening and will get the message that the harassment that takes place surrounding what you're all trying to do as positive is not good. It's been going on for years. You all need to get a handle on it. And if your community like Suit Yourself that instead takes all the people in and then likes to blow it up and make it worse, just shut down your channel. Because I really, really don't think, I don't think that this platform wants to turn into a place where we all like dox and expose each other for things we did back in like 2003 and stuff. But like, I've been saying this the whole time and everyone keeps saying I'm the crazy one. So, do with that, take that and do whatever you want with it. I don't even care I messed that up right now. We're just going to keep going. This is just going to be a record, no edit, drop it onto YouTube. You're welcome. Like it's a live stream. Okay, these people, they do live streams that are 10 hours long talking about nothing and get views. So this should be fine. And I don't know. I don't know what to do going forward. Like, I'm not that far ahead yet because I'm not out here pretending to be the smartest person in the world who knows all the answers. All I know is that the behavior and bullying and harassment that has taken place over the last few years out here has been too much for my head to take. And I have literally ended up spazzing out over it. And losing my own fucking mind over it. Because it seems like I'm the only person that's been against it the whole time. Nobody else has. So, can some more people please come on board? That would be lovely. And can we just maybe do things better in future? I don't know what has to be done. Hopefully this opens up a conversation if people cannot mock it for a moment. But, yeah, I don't know. I just had to say that. It was important to say. It was something that has been weighing on me for a few hours now, and there it is. Do what you want with it. Make fun of it on Suit's stream. You can tear me up, say I'm an awful, evil person because of all this, and my thought process and all this, and whatever else you want to say. Cancel me for trolling the Intuos again. Like that hasn't been happening for months. And I guess have a fabulous day. Today's going to be special because there'll be 2 videos from me. You're welcome. For some people, that's like spur gold, okay? So they're happy. And no matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous day. Take care. I'll see you all next week. And just try to be more kind with each other. don't call cops for no reason on people. Like, I even have to say that. Like, I have to sit here and talking to adults on this platform and say things like, false cop calls are not good to do to someone. False CAS calls are not good to do to someone. Cancel culture digging into their past from like 20 years ago to expose them for things. Not good to do to someone. Like, where are all the fucking adults out here? I can't be the only one. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? We are about to expose my husband who has a channel with no content and less than 200 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been memed, he has been thrown in videos, he has had a group of racists running around attacking him all over the internet. Because guess what? My husband, although he has red hair and very pale skin, is actually half Native American. And that's been known because they found pictures of me with my mother-in-law on my Facebook back in 2019 when they began stalking me. And she's very obviously Native. And they were like, how come his mom is brown? And I was like, because of this. And this group of stalkers that hangs out with like Dark Ninja and Ear Juice and a bunch of these losers, and also used to hang out in the Suit Yourself community, which is attached to TCAP, they are very racist. They are extremely racist. Mrs. Parker has tried to like connect me to them and like blame me for the stuff that they do. All these people keep doing it, but they stalk me. Okay, I don't want anything to do with any of these people that are like, you need to come in our Discord and we need to repopulate the white race. They literally do this. These are the losers who, when Negs is out here talking about how he has ties to white supremacy, these are the losers he's talking about. In case you were wondering, they're just a bunch of racist trolls on YouTube here that hang out in the goddamn boy and go around doing racist claims and attacking people. So they've been on my ass for a long time, especially after I joined the RSN community. Oh my god, shocker. So this man and Suit and CJ and a bunch of people have been obsessed with me and my husband, right? Since like 2020 when I left the community. They've streamed about him, memed him, like I said. They've like tried to attack him. They had Roger Brown following him around in Discords, like calling him on all the time. And my husband would just laugh at them and then go on with his day. He had, like, even Kevin going off about him all over his Twitter for, like, almost 3 months or something one time because he was all upset I didn't want to talk to him. You know, it's just been a constant out here. Everyone is very upset because my husband and I were supposed to divorce and it didn't happen, and he's not white, and it's supposed to happen because I'm white. And then my name has obviously not helped matters at all. And you see, people are aware of this, and that's why they use it to gas these people up against me more. There's one in particular that just really loves me. And so I want to see what this is. I'm very interested because it is called Spade in the Shade Quickie, which I don't ever want to have a quickie with this man, okay? Treasure Baby is racist and wants me to visit him. Do you know why he calls himself Treasure Baby? Because that's my pet name for him. Isn't that cute? Isn't it cute that my husband made his YouTube account and like put a picture of us and then called himself by his pet name. I think it's cute. I love him so much. He's such a great man, especially to put up with me. These guys are just all so riled up over him. So Wes has been claiming that my husband is like, I don't know if he's like apparently in Discord or something. He never goes on this app, so I'm not really sure. But he's been claiming that my husband has been like harassing him nonstop, calling him on, telling him to take a flight to Canada and all this other stuff. And like he claims this stuff, and like my husband will be right in front of me. He's not on his phone, but apparently in those moments, he's like writing all over this YouTube channel and all this. It's very, very strange. They are known to create fake accounts of my husband. They also have a fake account of me that will pop up in streams and just obsessively talk about real stream news all over the place. And then they come around and they go, Queen's going all around to different creators to try to get them to cover RSN. And I'm not, and I don't give a fuck. But it's their way of gassing everyone up. So I want to know what it is that my husband said that was so racist. And when my husband asked him to come visit, which I just want to point out, by the way, that if my husband did come and like write a couple comments to you after all the things that you guys have done to him out here, would that really be bad? I mean, why are you allowed to meme him, meme his wife? You guys have attacked his child, right? That's all fine. That's all fine. But then he writes you a comment and you're threatened by that. I know you really want to hire Dan Warner to like come and take us to court because Wes takes Loghouse to court. That's his new job on here. He says he's no longer a part of TCAP, even though he like works with Chris Hansen all the time and brags about knowing Gene and stuff behind the scenes and shit. I don't know. But now he covers Loghouse, and you'll notice he takes a lot of them just to court. So let's see what this video is that he's posted, because it's only 1:11 long. And as you see, I'm like laughing at this here. So let's read my post because he never does. They just like show things on the screen. Then there'll be quick edits and stuff. It's very interesting. They do a lot of selective posting. Like if I say something, they are very selective about what they screenshot and share. It's fun. So I say, the most worst. Oh, sweetheart, go create another fake account of my husband to argue with yourself in on stream. Sad and pathetic. Poor dude. He'll get over it after he takes all of us to court with Hansen for ruining his reputation. Careful, he hired internet lawyers for lawsuits on Loghouse. Which he did. I'm sorry, but Muse was a lolcow. You guys went to court. Jessie K, lolcow. You now want to take her to court, and you claim I'm a lolcow, and I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't talk to you in 2 years, and then you just start popping off all over the place about me. It's very strange. And, like, coming at me with chomos and stuff. It was like, Jesse went on Mrs. Parker and told them all that there was a really crappy group of people that sent chomos around to harass people, and then this dude, like, wigged out, and then started sending chomos to harass me. It was crazy. Then I go, my husband is going to go tell Wes to take a flight to fight him. I really don't believe that this happened. My husband has never been like, come take a flight. Like, that's not what he says. Like, it's so funny to me because he's never threatened, as we'll find out. He never said this to RSN. So I was like, okay, Wes, with your big ego and fake accounts wanting to be something special, why would my man ever give a crap about you? Let's talk about that, huh? What makes you so special that my man wouldn't go call on Sue, just laughed at Roger Brown when he chased him around Discords calling him on? That was because CJ asked him to. Never once threatened Kevin or Jesse, which he's talked to both of them, by the way. No threats. And never told RSM to take a flight. Please explain why he would waste 1 second on you, bud. Oh, because you're famous and work with Hansen? Nope. Try again, sweetheart. And then I call them all pathetic teacup stalking losers. Because if you're not aware, guess who's teacup? All these fucking losers. So let's see what he has to say. Now that we know what I've said that set him off oh so much.
So this isn't going to surprise anyone, but Queen of Spades has been caught in another lie.
What is my other lie? Oh no, what were my other lies before this? All I do is I literally just sit out here and tell everyone what you people do to me. And you like do it live, so I'm not really sure like what I'm lying about. And then you try to gaslight me and tell me that none of this is going on and that I've made up everyone attacking me and that there is no subreddit. Suit never made videos. They're deleted now, so they don't exist. Queen's just crazy, everybody. Remember, I have a mental health issue, so it must be that. It's not these people being creeps. I'm just like mentally deranged.
I'll prove that in 30 seconds.
Okay.
So let's look at the lie she's created now.
Okay.
Someone was faking the account when her husband.
Okay. Okay, so what my husband apparently said in one comment, by the way, is, I will be waiting when you are ready to man up, Wes, anytime you want to grow an actual set of balls. Okay? You know, because Wes is sitting here. He's making fun of his daughter. And no, actually, Wes is the one that brought up my kid first. Made fun of how she apparently couldn't spell. You all brought up my kid first, okay? You TCAP, you losers have actually memed my daughter in cartoons with sexual things going on in them. Because that's not creepy at all. No! No! And then the other comment would be, anytime you ready, West Boy. Which is very strange, too, because my husband doesn't, like, talk like that. Anytime you ready, West Boy. My husband isn't, like, tragic. See, he's not, like, into talking like that. He doesn't have, like, that urban way of speaking. So, okay. But, I mean, even if it was, can you not take a bit of pushback from my husband after everything? Nah, never mind. We're dealing with cry bullies, I forgot. Okay, where are these racist things, though? You can't just be like, this guy came into my stream saying racist things when there is nothing. There's nothing. This guy even says, no wonder your kid can't read because you fucking can't either. Like, again, you bring up our kid and make fun of her. Right? My kid's going on 8 and she has dyslexia and she's on the spectrum. And these guys think that they can like one up me and show that I'm a bad mom because she, I guess, can't read to their standard, which I don't ever remember having my kid read a book out here, but okay. So, you know, where's the racism? You can't just show this and say he was being racist and then, like, you know, just then just keep going. Like, where are these racist comments? Did you realize that I Am Dina has been on streams with her boyfriend Christian and they've actually used the N-word to insult a woman who is a person of color and also disabled? And you don't seem to care about that. So I'm just wondering, like, when do we start calling people racist? Because apparently my husband saying, anytime you ready, West Boy, is him being racist because you're mistaking him for a white man, right? I guess all Native Americans are racist, guys. That's what Wes is saying with this. Oh no, cancel us. So now he does this go to channel thing. Oh yeah, look at. You will notice my husband's channel doesn't have any content on it. My husband's channel has 123 subscribers, and he's had to deal with people like Tommy C, Real Stream News, Suit Yourself, and other creators with thousands upon thousands of subscribers talking smack about his family. Right? Now, if my husband didn't stick up for me, they would be going on about how he doesn't stick up for me. If he does stick up for me, then he's the one harassing and stalking them, even though they've, like, literally done this nonstop to him since fucking early 2020, right? So, like, again, why are we, like, keep punching down? You know, why is my husband so threatening to Suit and Wes and Real Stream News and people like Tommy C? Like, why do we gotta keep talking about me and my family? What are we so threatening for? Oh, yep. Make sure you dox his email address. Show his email. Zoom in. Yep. Zoom in. Yeah. Bad takes, bad jokes, bad liar, bad breath. Make sure that you show the email so that you can then send all of your TCAP stalkers who hang out with those racists that hang out with Earjuice and Sue and keep trolling them and doing whatever. Make sure that you show everybody that so that they can harass us more. I know what you're doing. And then you'll notice one thing that's really gross is he keeps playing this, like, Be My Queen of Spades song. And I'm like, no, Wes, like, I don't want to. I don't want to bang any of you. That's half the issue, isn't it? Woo! Make fun of TikTok. Oh yeah, I forgot. They didn't get my joke. Just like they don't get that my rap songs are ironic. It's great fun out here. They're like, Queen of Spade is trying to be a rap star. And she did a twerking video. And then she did another video of a Scentsy party. So she's obviously still in Scentsy. And then she pretended to be a unique hun. So I think she's also in unique. I'm like, okay, guys, I gotta go. So my husband, like, how did you prove I was, what did we do? What? Okay. So like one account. Well, what about the ones that keep donating to Real Stream News? What about the ones that are in your chat saying cool things? Huh? What about all of the fake accounts that you guys have all made about him in the past? What about all those? I guess those don't exist. But again, one comment, Wes, really? You got upset? You got upset? Aww. They're like, we really want to talk about this man's child and wife all over the internet and be sexual with her all over the place. And then when he tells us to stop, we're going to play victim. He must be a racist. Again, why? Because you think that he's white, because he looks white. So I'm sorry, who's a racist? And he doesn't like you talking smack on his family? I still didn't see where he said come visit. I still didn't see where he said anything racist. But I mean, you go, Wes. Woo! Yeah. You really you showed me. You're also doing a fabulous job of showing me that you guys are not at all jealous of my husband. Very good. You the last 2 years and 4 months have really shown me. I have never seen so many men freak out because a woman didn't divorce her husband and then cut off contact with all of them. I literally have never in my life. Please get these guys help. I know you guys think this is all like fun and games and it's all cute, but like I'm actually really starting to get worried about them. Like, you need to get them some help. They've been obsessing over me and my family since like 2019. Like people like the professor and Kaylee and Valk and all that. Like, they need some help. Don't gas them up. Don't get them to keep going. If you care about them and you're actually their friend, which we know none of you actually are, then you would tell them to go and get some goddamn help. And that this whole thing for the last over 2 years has been a disgusting, awful display of jealousy. And it needs to end. I mean, again, you have your Chomo friend here singing, the one that you had come harass me. I guess this is the only thing you could apparently prove me wrong with, because everything else that I've said about you guys since 2020 has been correct, including that you get Chomos to come and harass me. And I support Chomos. So I don't know what would I ever say that was wrong on here. But again, I thought this was funny. I wanted to react to it. There was a quick edit. I don't know if you saw it. I don't really care, because to me, even if it was my husband, right? Very weird obsession. Very bizarre obsession with my husband all the time. And it's just really sad. I do. I kind of feel really sad for them. I don't know what it would be like to obsessively stalk someone and every single move they make in their entire life history, and then look up all the doxes of them and everyone they've ever known and all that. I don't know what that's like, but it seems like it would wear on you and would be an awful experience. So I really do hope that you guys can get some help, and then maybe, you can find a nice girl that will want to be your Queen of Spade, and you guys can go and be happy together, and she'll wear a diaper like Muse did for you. So I wish you all the best, Wesley. I really do. Like I said, it was 2 years since we spoke. I don't know why you're wigging out all over the place on me and my husband. Very strange. So I hope you get the help you need. Please go and get some help. Please stop trying to date creators on the platform, and then please stop winging out at them and then trying to take them to court when they deny you the pussy, okay? It's getting a little sad. You guys in TCAP can't keep doing that. You can't keep going around stalking women and then attacking them when they don't want to be with you. Same with CJ and Sue. It's CJ's done that with 10 girls now. Suit has 4 girls he's done it with. It's honestly getting ridiculous. You can't do that. If a woman doesn't want to talk to you anymore or date you, you have to just move on. You shouldn't be there obsessing over her for almost 3 years and doing all these streams and trying to expose things and then trying to hook her up with pedophiles and say she sticks up for pedophiles and make up lies about her getting people out of jail in 2014 and all this other stuff. It's very insane. It's very crazy. You guys need some help. I'm busy, Wes. I'm busy. I actually have real content to make that doesn't involve me just sitting around with someone tearing apart someone's sexual assault story when I claim that I stick up for victims and go after predators. I have a cult to discuss. I have some people to talk to later today, too, about how to get out of Sensi. I'm kind of busy. I'm kind of busy. I don't have much time for this. I'm fighting with 50 of you at a time at all times, but you're all always concentrating on just me. And I think you should branch out, spread your wings, go find something else to do, find a hobby, go play some WoW. I hear that helps a little bit if you get obsessed with me. Apparently it can keep your mind off of it. Go do something with your life. Besides sitting around trying to portray that women are serial victims that go around trying to falsely accuse men of raping them in motel rooms or of trying to take them to another country to have sex with them when they're not of age or whatever else, okay? We get you guys love Onision and RSN. We don't really care. You can just go off with Hanson and you can all go and hang out with Ice Poseidon together and just call it a day, because we're definitely calling it a day on all of this. I really just, I don't know what to say to you people anymore. You're just going to continue on and on. You're never going to stop. And like I said, I kind of just feel sad for you. Like, I don't know how to get you to stop obsessing over me. And I'm not going to log off. And I'm not going to stop making my content. So, I mean, you're just going to have to deal with the fact that we all got to exist on this platform at the same time. And then you can just ignore I exist. And if you stop coming and harassing me all over my page, then you never hear from me again. It's pretty simple. Do you get it now? All right, awesome. Good luck growing out that red beard. Have a fabulous day. Okay. Oh my god, I'm dying right now. So I spent from 2019 until like mid-2020 deep diving Chris Hansen, deep diving Lola, deep diving Jesse, deep diving Gene Anonymous, deep diving everyone that was involved in all those scams. I got attacked. I got ripped up out here and told I was a crazy bitch talking about anyone that tried to protect these people. Asking people to cover it, asking people to pay attention. I went into Mrs. Parker's community. Everyone flipped out, had her cover me to help her silence me. She does a stream with the people trying to silence me about this. And now she's on her community tab. Oh man, I didn't do more. Bitch, you're one of the people that tried to silence me. I can't make this shit up, okay? If you're gonna get mad at me, you didn't do enough about the Hansen scam and all the people involved. Now, you joined up with them, and you and Tommy C fucking blasted my subreddit everywhere to help these people, and now you want to be mad. So we're going to just go and laugh at this woman because this is fucking hilarious. Especially since one of her commenters were like, I went to Mrs. Parker and told her not to listen to you or RSN about anything to do with Hansen. I was like, then why are you mad? I'm dying right now. Alright, I gotta take a minute. I've been power laughing all day about this. I hope you guys know, like, I have been here. My husband's even laughing. Like, he's like, we had Cubs and CN. I'm like, I know, from Jesse and fucking Bells and Sue. Like, what do you want from me, people? Was I supposed to keep talking about this? Was I supposed to keep having these calls at my house? Was I supposed to be getting mad about drama still that you people were causing me because I kept talking about this? What do you want from me? So all we're gonna do is laugh because I really don't give a fuck. I tried my best. I had 200 subscribers, 400 at the most when I was bringing it up. And I dealt with a year of hell from all of you for doing it. So quite frankly, we're just gonna laugh at this bitch. Let's go have some fun. So first we're going to laugh at her because people seem to think I have no life and that I just sit on YouTube all day and it's all I do, because they'll do like streams and they'll be like, come on this stream right now and talk to me. And then if I don't show up, they're like, she was scared.
What's up?
If Drew didn't film it, then it ain't filmed right.
I was just wondering how y'all was doing today, because I got a lot of people who just don't like me today for some reason. Like, I'm getting it from everywhere, y'all. So I figured, you know what? Let me just be petty. That's what I do any motherfucking way. Y'all don't like me. Y'all over here in my fucking comment section.
It's so cool to be
y'all
that
all up in my motherfucking DMs. You talking mad shit. Y'all got all these motherfucking questions for me.
I'm petty.
I'm petty. Let's
really
go.
Cool
you come in. Link in the description.
I'm petty. I'm petty. Let's get in the fight online. Drama is where I get I'm petty.
I'm petty. Oh, I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty. Bring your bitch asses up in here. Who got a problem with me? Who got a problem? I was just gonna say, Queen of Spades. GP, G-Man. Who the fuck else got a problem with me? Lucas Warner, apparently. Controller. Who is it? Who's got a problem with Miss Parker? All y'all in my fucking comment section. I am sick of reading your comments. Who got a problem with me?
Then turn off the computer, though, bitch. Press the red button.
It was super weird on the other stream.
Oh my god, like she's so cool. I wish that we could all be like you. I wish that we could all really be all fucking gadget. Oh, I wish that we could all on everybody's name. That's the only way that we get even so the same.
I'm petty. I'm petty. Fuck y'all. Come on, who got problems? I need it. I want it right now. I just want this smoke. Because I keep hearing people got problems with me. Nope, nobody's in. Link in the description. Petty LaBelle with these bitches. You guys are welcome. Anybody got a problem? GP? GP, I know you out there talking shit about me. Come on. Bring your bitch ass in here, nigga. You ain't at work. Come on. Be petty.
She still likes to drop the N-word.
Did you know that GP tried to invite me to his bitch ass Discord, y'all? Man, petty.
You spend all day going into everyone's Discord hoping that you can
I'm petty. I'm petty. Oh, it feels so good.
You can do a stream like this. Look at you. You think you're fucking cool. Oh yeah, look at you stopping these scams.
I'm just opening the stream to anybody who has problems with Miss Parker. That's what we need to know, because they just all in my comment section talking shit under sock accounts. Don't make me get petty. Don't do it. We're petty. Oh, this is a favorite for the fam.
1, 2.
GP is this weird guy that keeps talking shit about me.
I'm tired.
And telling me that I'm not important, but he still like keeps talking about me. It's weird. Yeah, Queen of Spades is a coward. I hope she come in here. This is for her.
I have a life outside of YouTube.
I make faces at blind kids. That's fucked up.
I didn't know you were the captain.
That is fucked up.
I was the captain.
I
I'm
don't
the
get
captain.
into fights with donors on the stream.
Now,
I'm sorry, I know I hurt your feelings.
I just keep getting all these people, and like it's really getting to the point. Like for real, it's really getting to the point where it's just ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I don't
we're
care,
here
bitch. Go fuck
for.
yourself.
I'm here for the petty. Because these motherfuckers is talking shit in my comment section. Y'all can't tell me you're at work.
She's so cool.
Because you guys have been talking back and forth to me like all day.
Then you ain't at work either, bitch. She didn't show up. Bitch, I didn't know you were streaming. Do you think I watch you? No. But so I went, and I was just like, why are you talking about this right now after you tore? I was just so confused as to why this woman was talking about Lola and Jesse and a lot of the stuff that I had been trying to like raise awareness about and like Hanson and stuff all of a sudden. It was just a little confusing. I was kind of like, why are you like doing this shit? Like, you know? So she goes, tell me how much you don't care. I only post the finest of, I guess she calls it hamster belt, for my fam. Make it make sense, please. Let's take bets, folks. How long before the next Queen of Spade fallout and subsequent rage streams? I give it 2 months. I really don't care about the drama community or Hanson or Jesse, and quite frankly, if you want to hook up with him and Lola and Hanson and Valkyrie and Kaylee and all these psychos, and you want to help the professor and all of them call CAS and cops on me more, go for it, chick. I don't give a fuck. I've been ignoring them for fucking months. Suit's still doing videos about me. What's your point? She kept posting my comments, and I'm like, why do you keep like screen capturing my comments and like posting them? Like, it's just so weird. So I was just like, Do you post all the comments you get on here from everyone? Like, get a life. Like, what the hell? Imagine if every single time I got a comment that I didn't like, I posted it up. I should just start doing that. I should just start blasting every single person that writes me a comment. Get a life. I'm out here helping people out of scams and cults, including religious ones, and you're on here claiming to be an atheist YouTuber starting bullshit drama, which I don't understand why this woman ever started with me. I talk about cults, and I'm an atheist who talks about cults, including religious cults. I thought we would get along. I also talk about scams, and I was going to drop a bunch of stuff on her about Lola because Lola was hanging out in her community, but, you know, they got to her and had her start shit with me before I could do that, and now she's all mad, apparently, that I didn't give it to her. So let's get to that, because that's hilarious. She did a live stream on me where she went through my live journal from, like, 2005. Everyone keeps doing that to try to discredit me. Apparently, if you, like, drank or did drugs when you were in your early 20s or your teen years, guess what? You're a druggie and an alcoholic now, even if it's 20 years later. Just know that that's how these people think and believe. So, apparently, like, I did something wrong. Because I was like, Hanson is also a scam artist. Lola helped him. Keep digging. You almost got it all. She also ripped off people with RSN and said she was getting him charged with R. She claimed to be talking to a detective actually in his city and was going around to all of the girls that were close to him and trying to get them to team up with her to apparently throw him in jail. It was a really weird thing. Obviously, that's how I started to get into this, if you were wondering. If you want our convo and don't attack me for she and Jesse Jean anymore, to stop me from speaking out about this, then I would hand it over. So instead of being like, oh, geez, girl, you know what? It makes sense that people got me to attack you. People that hang out with her, by the way, and follow she and Regina and all the Hanson people. You should look into who comes and tells you to do stuff on me before you do stuff on me. Just saying, like, Zell's probably not a good person to listen to, kind of a predator. You know, we got some issues. She posts this instead. Queen of Spade, we all know Hanson is a scammer, and you just proved you have been involved in all this for a long time. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that me and RSN got together as friends at the end of 2019 to talk about Hanson. No offense, but that dude was really just sitting out here on live streams with Holly Undead, screaming and crying about how Hanson wanted to bring him up until I got to that community with real information. Just saying. You have proven you allowed a scammer to continue because it worked for your narrative. How did it work for my narrative? I sat out here for 2 years talking about how these people continued, talking about how all of you protected predators over me, talking about how all of you protected scammers over me, talking about how all of the anti-Os attacked me for trying to help them and trying to help the victims. I've done all that for the last 2 years, sweetie. Where have you been? I thought I was a lol cow over it, according to all of you. Now, apparently, I haven't talked about it at all, haven't done shit, was never involved, never knew a thing, didn't try to warn a person. I can't make this shit up. It's hilarious. What was my narrative? Please stop calling cops at CAS on me while I'm trying to speak out about this. It's an important topic. We have to start warning people about what these people are all up to on here, how they're trying to get them caught for crimes and all this crazy stuff. You mean like that? Yeah, kind of did that too. Weird. Now that it no longer works for you, you're willing to expose information that could have saved people from getting scammed. Sweetie, you attacked me. Why would I come to you? And then now when I try, look what you do. You attack me again. No one's going to give you information about the people that you're covering as scammers if you're going around attacking everyone that tries. But, you know, maybe that's just me. We don't need your recordings or your clout chasing here. I don't have recordings. I never spoke to Lola, but you claimed that you had a bunch of recordings of mine with Dark Ninja and Tragic, who I never spoke to in voice chats, other than one time for 2 seconds when I told them off and left. So I'm still waiting for you to email me those like you claimed you would when you had me come up on your stream and then attacked me for the very people that you claim to be exposing now. So, I don't know what you want from me, girl. You're a sick sack of shit that claims to be out here exposing lies, but you just admitted to holding on to information that could have helped people for months, if not a year. I sat out here for a really long time talking about how everyone involved with Hanson was scam artists, talking about how they all were manipulating people, talking about how they were even manipulating a bunch of you to hate on me and dig into my past and dox and swat me so that I couldn't speak out about them. But okay, whatever you say, chick. Yeah, you're a real hero. Give it up for Queen of Spade, folks. The bitch that ain't shit but always in shit. I deal with corporate scams and cults. That's what I do. I did in 2019 and early 2020 think that I could help the drama community with all these people and their scams. You did not accept me. And now you're mad that none of you wanted to listen to me and I didn't do more? Okay. I'm laughing. This is hilarious. So I did this little video because I was honestly like, this is so funny. Like, I'm laughing. But I was like, I gotta do it in a minute. I wasn't doing any more than a short at that time. Download it, folks. She is about to rage out because she is a victim after all. Who's claiming to be a victim again? If people are doxing your family and your minor child, swatting your home and calling cops on you to silence you on something, are you not a victim of that? What do you call it? And I've never sat out here like, I'm a victim, but I have brought up the point that it's really crazy to me that all of you decided to join in with the scammers instead of listening to what the scam catcher had to say about them. Weird, but whatever. I'm not mad at you. I just think you're a joke and you came looking for me. Don't forget that. When? I've never come looking for you, bitch. I watched one of your Neg streams, made a few comments on it, supported you because I thought it was funny, and then you came for me with Kaylee and the professor and Jesse, and then RSN and Bells, all the people that have been in a group hanging out with people like Regina, Lola, all these fucking losers trying to cancel me, but go off again. Go off. When did we ask for your help? I don't know. You're apparently all mad I didn't give it to you. But then you never asked for it? Like, make up your mind. Which one is it? Are you mad that I didn't give it to you a year ago when I came into your community and noticed Lola was there? But then you fucking decided to stream about me, and when I came up on your stream and tried to explain to you what was going on, you just schlocked it off, tried to bring up posts from 2005 of mine, and then tried to make me out to be a racist. But okay. Tried. I tried to. You thought it was all a joke. You seem to think nobody out here gets hacked, nobody out here gets doxxed, nobody out here gets swatted by these people, nobody out here gets CAS or CPS called on them by these people. You don't know what people have gone through out here before you went on this trying to expose these people. I'm just saying. When did we come looking for you? You brought me up on a stream one day, did you not? Don't you sit around on streams randomly? I hear for months now going, Queen of Spade, come up here, you got no life, you must be on YouTube, come up here, like you're a fucking loser. Who does that? Alright? I'm not gonna come up on a live stream with you and get into a screaming match when I already tried to explain things to you nicely on a live stream, and like I said, in turn, you attacked me for my past, attacked me because I've helped people with my past out here, and apparently talking about my past bad experience makes me someone that plays victim, even if I use it to help other people, by the way, bitch. And then you tried to make me out to be a racist to shut me down. Like, what are you on? Are you okay? Do you need some help? I can get you some resources in your area, and you can go seek some counseling. I think you got some things mixed up here. See, I went and did that a couple of years ago. I'm way better now. You should get on my level. You came to me, bitch, to save you from nags. What are you talking about? I never came to you. I showed our email exchange. It was you calling me up on a live stream saying you wanted to live stream with me about stuff, me asking you for evidence you claimed on your live stream that you had against me, and then you refusing to provide it after you promised you were going to email it to me. And then that was it, because I don't deal with bitches that look me in the face, tell me that they're going to send me emails of things that they apparently have on me, and then refuse to when I ask for it. That seems stupid. Why did you even sit on that live stream with me? That didn't tell everyone that you had no problem emailing me all the stuff and that you and I were going to get together and do a live stream. And then instead, like I said, you flipped on me and got all crazy and shit because you wanted to listen to these losers. Not my problem. Now you have come back and I call you out again, and yet again you make a fool of yourself. Crackhead games. Because out here you can just claim that people are on drugs to try to discredit them and attack them, and apparently it makes it true. Yeah, see, she's still trying to discredit me and attack me while getting mad at me that I didn't do more about this. You see how that doesn't make sense? So, I mean, one of the reasons why I walked away from this is to protect my family from the constant attacks from people like Tommy C and Suit Yourself and Real Stream News, who all of a sudden also flipped on me. So, if you are here to stop scammers, then why haven't you stopped any? Our anti-MLM community is just not stopping any scammers, guys. We suck, apparently. You've been here longer than me and have yet to stop one damn thing. We've shut down MLMs. I've shut down pyramid schemes. This bitch is like, you have yet to stop one damn thing. I spoke about Lola Enhancing one time on my channel just now, 2 years after you did. I haven't reported her to authorities or done IC3s on these people like you've spent 2 years doing, but I'm out here doing all the stuff for the scams, and Queen, you haven't done nothing for scams. You've dedicated 4 years of your life to stopping scams, but I'm gonna say you haven't done nothing because I'm gonna go believe a bunch of bitches on the internet who want to stick up for Jesse and Lola over you. Hilarious. Then she goes, tell me how mad I am again. I don't know. You're the one that, like, did this live stream the other day and was all like, get up here, blah, blah, blah. So I said, this group of Lola and Hanson scammer lovers have spent 2 years having me covered and cops and CAS and etc., even by Tommy C and you, Mrs. Parker. And I walked away, and now you want to be mad about that? Haley is Jesse's girlfriend who is besties with Lola. Are you short a few brain cells? They had to stop me and Suit from covering Hanson, or this would have happened early 2020, dummy. That's true. Then you helped them discredit me with the community that needed to know, and now you want to be mad I couldn't help. You have one nerve. Don't ever speak to me again. See what happens when I do come and say, okay, maybe now they'll finally listen, because I was going to give her all the information I had on Lola, because I was like, she probably doesn't have all the stuff I have. You attack me again, and I am done with you YouTubers and your drama. I'm here to stop scammers, not do drama. Get it together. So you either want the information to stop this woman for good, like I have been trying to for 2 years, and you're going to help me with it, or you're going to continue to attack me, and then fuck all of you. Quite frankly, I don't owe anyone on here a thing. If anything, a lot of people owe me apologies for trying to speak out about this, and for all of you fucking calling me crazy. Then she says, what have you stopped? You can't even stop your favorite drug. I'm pretty sure you smoke pot too, Mrs. Parker. Guys, apparently I am a drug addict because I smoke marijuana. Oh no. I'm pretty sure she even does so on live streams, so what does that make you then if smoking pot is being a drug addict? You can't just literally lie about people being on drugs. Like, I even sat out here and told my story about how I was a drug addict and homeless and then got sober in 2013 and got off methadone in 2013. These people are like, she can't stop her favorite drug. It's like, if you're just gonna see, this is a perfect example. Why should I help you? Why should I hand you information? Why should I help any of you people out with this shit? When this is how you treat me. When this is how you look at me. When you find out about my past and then you attack me over it, why would I? And no, I'm not a bad person for walking away because all of you wanted to attack me, my channel, and my family all over the internet for 2 years straight. So many of you told me to stop talking about it. So many of you told me to stop doing the drama with these people. So many of you told me to stop. So now should I be mad at all of my community for telling me to stop on this? That would be stupid. I think the people that told me to stop doing the drama and calm down were right because honestly, you don't deserve help from me. I tried, and I tried my best. So, like, you can be mad at me all you want for not helping, but I really think that you're just mad at yourself. You're mad at yourself for getting played by those people and for attacking people that were on this before you. And I can't help you with that. Like I said, be mad at yourself for falling for their cancel culture to help Lola and Hanson and Jesse and etc., etc., etc. continue. All the girls you're talking to, all friends with Lola, all friends with Regina, all friends with, like, look at who you're listening to about me. Maybe take a double take. Do you know who the professor is? Maybe you should look into that. You lied and misrepresented yourself, so no one should trust you. I lied and misrepresented myself because I was there for, like, a neg stream? You claim to have stopped scammers, but can you please tell the class who you helped to stop? Well, I did help to stop Bo, you know, the MLM. Are you telling me now that you don't think that anyone in the anti-MLM community has done a single thing out here to stop scammers because all the MLMs aren't shut down, but all of us reporting things to the FTC and the FDA and the BBB and getting them in trouble for the COVID claims and etc.? You're telling me that all of us doing that is just doesn't mean anything to you? Okay, cool. If you want to take on the whole community, go for it, but it's not really a good idea. I mean, sweetie, like I said, you did one video on a scam. That doesn't mean that you're now this big anti-MLM or scam catcher. And it doesn't mean that you've been reporting companies out here for years. I mean, I just feel sorry for you at this point that you want to get in this weird competition with me. I don't even know what's going on. You claim you stop scammers, but can you please tell the class who you helped to stop? From what I can see, you and Lola were playing the same games and then never turned on each other till now. She keeps trying to say that I was out here, like, doing the stuff with these people. It's so funny. Yes, that's right. Me and Suit Yourself and RSN and Lola and Jesse and Hanson, we were all best friends. Yep, no, I'm sure you guys saw that all over the internet. You know, Hanson just blocked me for speaking out against his scams. Vincent DeCotra just joined my subreddit to help spread lies about me. A bunch of people kicked It's Not Rocket Surgery off of the platform. Colton threatened her. But, you know, none of us did shit. But me and Lola, we're apparently best friends now. And I don't want to go down with her. And she says, keep telling on yourself, please. This is great. Like, what are you on? This is just like when she decided that, like, me and Nags and Tragic and Dark Ninja were all in some, like, secret conspiracy and we were gonna, like, come for her or something. I hate those people. This is why I'm so public about who I don't mess with. You guys all want to make fun of me for putting out posts like, I don't want to mess with this person. I don't want to mess with that person. This is why. Because people try to attach me to people I have nothing to do with. And then you want to try to blame me for things that the Intuos have done out here. You all want to blame me for things that Amber Phoenix has done out here. You all want to blame me for things Jesse has done out here. You want to blame me for the shit Kaylee's done out here. You want to blame me for shit Suits done out here. You want to blame me for shit RSN's done out here. When I have nothing to do with any of it. I've just been over here trying to deep dive it like you, sweetheart. But it just got me hated. Because they don't want to do. All I can say is that I really hope that the cops don't show up at your door a bunch, and I really hope that you don't get swatted over bringing this up, because they will try to swat you. They will also try to put CP on your computer. They will also try to hack you. They will also try to drain your bank account. I've been dealing with all of those things for 2 years. Again, I had to walk away because I have a family and a little minor child that they have been collecting pictures of, posting all over the internet, and then they actually did send them to predators. You don't know what I've gone through on here with this. If I were you, I'd stop. So, like, don't even come at me with this shit about how I don't catch scammers. I don't do anything to stop scams on here. Pay attention to what I do. And then, good luck to you. I'm just glad it's you now having to deal with all this instead of me, if you want me to be honest. You take the professor and Kaylee and Jesse and all these people, and when they all start doxing and swatting you, I'll be over here like, oh well, have fun. So then this girl's like, I told her all about you and RSN the moment you popped up, and your mental health is your problem. Do not dare try and guilt trip them. Nuh-uh, not having it. Because I said that me covering these topics and then having CAS and cops called on me several times and my home attacked and my channel attacked affected my mental health, so I stopped. And apparently that's me guilt tripping other people. Well, yeah, you shouldn't be attacking someone and calling CAS and cops and doxing them and shit. Like, you people are so weird. I don't even understand. So I was like, so you support false CAS and cops being called on me? I stopped because of my mental health and you're all mad about it. It is my problem, which is why I had to walk away. I had 200 subs and people were mad. You speak out and show your face and have them attack you then, sis. Then when your family is attacked and doxed and etc. and you stop and everyone tells you to fucking stop because it's all just drama. We don't want to talk about drama and etc. You stop, and I will say you didn't try hard enough, psycho. So apparently it is my fault. It is my fault that the drama community did not know about Hanson and Lola and Gene Anonymous and all these people being psychos. Yep, no, it's all on me. So I was like, so it's your fault that Mrs. Parker didn't get the info from me over a year ago and attacked me instead? So what, you could all later get mad at me that I didn't do more about it? Like, make that make sense. And why is she lying that I went to her about negs? We never spoke. She emailed me to attack me with the people helping these scammers. So odd. I watched one stream she did on negs, and I probably said in the comments, like, yeah, this jerk-off's made videos about me, he's a moron, or something, but that doesn't mean I was, like, going to her for her help about negs. Like, these people are so weird. It's just, like, when I watch a streamer, I'm apparently, like, trying to get into their community. Like, she was all like, she wanted to be a part of the petty fam. I'm like, no, like, I got my own over here. What are you talking about? I watched one stream she did on negs, and apparently it means I went to her crying and wanted her to save me from negs. Like, when? Why would I do that when it was Suit and RSN that were really my issue? Like, Negs didn't do much to me. Him and I didn't really even go back and forth. He did, like, a few videos on me. I went on one of his streams, and we had a fun lol cow moment. I thought it was funny. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be, like, a troll moment. He seemed to have fun with it. I thought we were just playing around. I wasn't really ever mad at the dude. You make zero sense. Get help and figure yourself out. All of you want to turn around now and be mad at the people who tried deep diving all of this in 2019 and got silenced because you came across it in 2022 and think you're hot crap now. People have lost channels over trying to bring this up. People have had their bank accounts torn into. They've been hacked trying to talk about Lola. They've had their information dug up about them trying to talk about Lola, Jesse, Hanson, Vince. Like, you have no clue what a bunch of people that spoke out went through out here, and the fact that you're trying to throw shade at everyone now for not doing more about it is funny. I'm glad that you were able to speak out about it. I'm glad that finally somebody got to speak out about it. I offered to give you the other part of the information because you only had half the story. There's a whole other half of this story that you did not have, that I have. And me being in your community really creeped people out, especially Lola, who noticed me in there right away and probably knew I had been digging around she and Jesse and Hanson and all those people for a long time, for at least a couple years before I showed up in your community. Did you ever wonder why all of a sudden all those people showed up to have you cancel me? Like, get a brain. So guys, that is one of the Geek Room lolcows. That's right. Her mod is also Animancer, who admitted that at the age of 19 or 20, he got with a 13-year-old. Yeah, and they're totally fine with it. Another thing that I tried to speak out against, but, you know, drunken peasants and the Geek Room, including Mrs. Parker, got very mad at me for it. So, I don't know what these people want from me. I tried to speak out about bad people in their community. I tried to talk out about scammers in their community, and they didn't like it. So I said, okay, I'll leave this community then. Let them deal with this shit on their own and go stay in my lane and discuss MLMs and pyramid schemes and cults. Like everyone keeps telling me to go stay in your lane. Go talk about MLMs. Okay. And now you want to be mad? Stay mad, bitch. Stay mad, because we over here laughing. You even got my husband laughing tonight. He was like, we dealt with cops. Yeah, that suit, dude. Like, oh my God. It was funny. You're funny. Keep it up, lady. I need a lolcow to laugh at other than, you know, Ash Mufara and Jen. Bye!
Who's got a problem?
Okay,
I was just gonna say, Queen of Spades.